Ladies and gentlemen, here we come right back at you with part 2 of 3. Rebirth Brass Band. Give it up for the band, y'all. Give it up. Give it up.
Can't hear you.
Check this out.
Bring it down.
Who that nation? How you doing? Come on in. Take a seat. Sit back. Relax. Put your feet up. Grab a drink. And let's talk Saints football. Y'all know what time it is. Time to keep it real. Let's go. Family. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, family, it's Friday. We got the final injury report, which I'll throw up in a little bit. I want to know, after viewing the final injury report and hearing it, how do you feel about this Sunday? Are you optimistic? Are you still believing? Do you think we still have a chance to come out this game with a W? Remember, everybody coming in 3-3, 3-3, because I believe 3-3 in the chat and no turnovers. 3-3, no turnovers. Eric Wallace, how you doing? Wallace, come on in. Bad Boy Seafood, how you doing? Come on in. Let me see. It's Bad Boy. Anthony James, how you doing? Come on in. Garden Creation, how you doing? Come on in. How you, Eric Wallace, once again, come on in. OG, Uncle Jerry, what we call him. How you doing? Come on in. That's right, 3-3. No turnovers in the chat, baby. Let's go. Let's do this. All right. Lou Dub, for real, 3-3, no turnovers. Yes, sir. Let's go. DeWine, who that? 3-3 this week. That's right, baby. Put no turnovers in that chat too, my brother. No turnovers. Let's get it. Stephen Glass, how you doing? Come on in. 3-3, no turnovers. Let's do it. Torrey Shepard, how you doing, my brother? Welcome. How you doing? Come on in. 3-3, no turnovers. J Mac, how you doing? Come on in. 3-3, no turnovers. Let's go, family. 3-3, no turnovers. 3-3, no turnovers. Let's go. We talking this into existence too. Last week was no fluke. It was that energy we sent out. Let's do it again. Let's do it again, baby. Let's do it again. 3-3, no turnovers. That's right, Uncle Jerry. No turnovers. No turnovers. We need no turnovers. Cannot beat ourselves. Excuse me, fam. So, yes, the odds are stacked against us. You saw the final injury report. If you didn't, I'm about to put it up for you right now. There it is right there, fam. The final injury report. Make it a little bigger right there for us. So then we know Deontay Hart is out with his foot injury. Jarvis is still out with his ankle. Can't guard Mike. Michael Thomas is out. Still dealing with the foot issue. Marshawn Lattimore was a no-go this week. He's dealing with the abdominal area. Once again, Peyton Turner is out with a chest injury. Chris Olave, folks. Chris Olave seems to be playing this week, and he is needed. And yeah, and by the way, we have a number one receiver, and it's this young man there. Chris Olave is a number one receiver. Calvin Throckmorton, he looks to be a GOAT. Ryan Ramczyk, they're getting a rest during the week. He is a GOAT. Paulson Adebo, he is a GOAT. Young man's going to have to come up big this week. JT Gray is a GOAT. I don't want to see JT Gray safety. Taysom Hill is a GOAT. Full practice. Marcus May is back, family. Marcus May is back. We need Marcus May this week. So look for Marcus May to get his start back. Malcolm Roach, good to go again this week, family. And of course, Jameis Winston is last on the list. So that's our injury report, family. Again, the Saints dealing with injuries. Once again, injuries like last year are besetting this team. But the good thing is happening early. And the good thing about it is this: these injuries are not season ending. Alontae Taylor's coming back. PJ Williams coming back. Jarvis coming back. Mike's coming back. Lattimore's coming back. Trevor Penny's coming back. So yes, the good news is that these are not season-ending injuries, family. Back in the chat, see who's back. Let's see. Why? Jerry say watching SmackDown from New Orleans. All right. No turnovers and win the turnover battle. Correct. I couldn't agree more. I'm gonna highlight that. I'm gonna say that because I'm gonna highlight that later. That's right. No turnovers and win the turnover battle. Right now, the Saints are -8 in the turnover ratio, which is horrible. All right, let's see. Bad boy, let's see. Tori says, I think May's supposed to play Sunday. Yes, sir. We need Marcus May. He's gonna make a difference. 504 Hot Boy, how you doing? Come on in. Go ahead and put that 3 and 3 in the chat for me, my brother. And no turnovers. We talking into existence. Let's go get this dub. Let's go get this dub this week, family. No Woody. No one Saint fan. Who the hell is Woody? Oh, you talking Wallace. Wallace being? Big brother being? You know Wallace coming through. He gonna be in the chat. But yes, family, we have an opportunity ahead of us. I know we're without Michael Thomas. We're without Jarvis Landry. We're without Marshawn Lattimore. But let's talk about what we do have. We have Alvin Kamara. We have Chris Olave. We have Marquez Callaway, Traquan Smith, Jawan Johnson, Adam Troutman, Mark Ingram. I'm not sure if they're going to if Jordan Howard's going to get the call up or not. I, for one, would like to see Dwayne Washington get an opportunity to carry the ball. The young man's done nothing but have success when he's given the opportunity. So that's what we have on offense. On defense, what do we have? We have Paulson the Debo. We have a veteran in Bradley Roby. We have Chris Harris Jr., who has another week in the system, another week to get familiar with the defense. He's a veteran, smart, will pick things up. Don't forget, we brought back young Bryce Thompson. Remember, in the offseason, Bryce Thompson was being trained in the slot and at safety, at cornerback and at safety. And then once again, with him having the chance to make the team, the young man got hurt, but the Saints have brought him back. Bryce Thompson is back. So that's what we do have. Marcus May will be back. Tyron, we need our veteran, we need our safeties to lead this young secondary this week. It's not really young because we got Chris Harris and we got Bradley Roby with Marcus May and Tyron, the youngsters of Debo. We need to handle our business this week. We have to get this game. There's no room. Let me just say this. If the Saints go into this game being mistake prone, penalty prone, turn the ball over, it gonna be ugly, fam. It gonna get ugly. This team gonna put up, they gonna score. It's just that simple. But what's the key? The key is up front. I know what Cam Jordan's been doing. We know what Cam Jordan's been doing. Marcus Davenport, you dropped off last week. We need you to pick it up this week. We need you big time. David Ayamata, you went from a ascending player in this league to being talked in the realm of under such a player as the great Aaron Donald. But so far this year, you have declined into a very solid player. But the talent is there to be better. We need the real David Ayamata to show up this week. We need the energy, the hustle, the effort of Malcolm Roach this week. We need Katavius Street and Shy Tuttle. We need all these gentlemen to know Passionio. We have to get pressure on Joe Burrow with just 4. We're going to have to keep a safety over the top of whoever is guarding Jamal Chase. I haven't seen the Bengals final injury report. If anyone has, is T Higgins playing? I'm not sure. I probably will look it up in a little bit. But if T Higgins is playing, whoever has T Higgins, they got to fight because he's just as dangerous as Jamal Chase. So yes, family, we're down. We're down some major firepower, but we still have firepower. We can win this game. We go win this game. 3-3. 3-3. We go win this game. All right, let's see, officially Young Nola. How you doing? Come on in. What's what? Bad Boy says they have no O-line. It's about to be a sack part in the dome. Don't do that, my brother. Remember Tampa Bay? When they went to they had their backup tackle, then they had their third string tackle in there. And what did the Saints do? They let Brady sit back there all day. So the Saints, listen, who else? What other offensive line was weak? Atlanta, they ran the ball mostly. Carolina's offensive line, we got to them. The Vikings offensive line was say not to be that strong, but we let Kirk Cousins sit back there. All right, Sidney Cox, how you doing? Come on in. Thank you for being here. Again, family, I'd like to ask everybody, please hit that like bell. If it's your first time, subscribe. Ask everyone, please share the platform on all your social media networks. Sidney says the key is Andy Dalton. The key is, we need Andy to have a good game this week. We need him to get the ball out fast. We need the offensive line to do what they've been doing most of the season, is run the ball. The Saints have to run the ball to be successful in this game. We cannot become one-dimensional in this game. My fear is us becoming I don't want the Saints to get pass happy. And listen, fam, Trey Henderson, I feel if given too many opportunities against James Hurst, he's going to win. He's going to win that battle. We're going to have to chip him. We're going to have to give Hurst some help sometime. Hurst, don't get me wrong. Henderson ain't going to win every battle. Hurst go fight. But in key situations, hey, I don't want Henderson getting a free run at Andy. What's going on, who that family? Let's go. 3-3. That's right, Vernon. 3-3. And put no turnovers in the chat. All right. Trey, what you got for me? Trey says, I wish our offense was potent enough to take a big bite out of Eli Apple. Listen, Trey. Our offense is, brother. I'm telling you, family. Think about it. Callaway, Olave, matchups. The matchup is going to be those tight ends. I'm telling you, Jawan Johnson and Adam Troutman can be big players, big factors in this game. And we're going to have to use Alvin more in the passing game. We got to get him with screens. We got to split them out. So that means whoever comes in, whether it's Dwayne Washington, whether it's Mark Ingram, whether it's recently signed Jordan Howard, we have to run the ball. We have to run the ball, family. We have to keep them honest. We have to be balanced. Dwayne Romero, how you doing? Come on in. Thank you for being here. St. Doug, how you doing? Come on in. Let me see. Notice says we don't have Michael Jarvis. Now, we don't have Michael Jarvis, family, this week. But what we do have a number one receiver in this league. We do have a number one receiver. He's young too. Number 12, Chris Olave. That kid's the truth. All right. Vernon says, no turnovers, please. That's right. No turnovers. Sick of them. If we sick of them, they should be throwing up about them. All right. Booker Rankin, how you doing? Come on in. Thank you for being here. If it's your first time, I actually hit that like bell and subscribe. Thank you again for being here. 504 Coach, how you doing? Come on in. This game will be won or lost in the trenches. Yes, sir. Our offense and defensive lines must win this game for us. Now, family, don't expect us to go out there this week and run for 200 and something yards again. The Cincinnati Bengals as a team are giving up less than 100 yards rushing. All right. Todd Payne, how you doing? Come on in. If the O-line can hold up. True. But we got, hey, the thing about when you say the O-line, if they can hold up, is this. Pete Carmichael, I think, family, like I've been saying this week, Pete Carmichael, I think, has found his rhythm as a play caller. So, again, him being the play caller, if he has his rhythm as a play caller, now Andy Dalton as your quarterback, he's in rhythm. If Andy Dalton's in rhythm, the offense gets in rhythm. If the offense is in rhythm, if Pete's calling a balanced game, we have to be balanced. We may run for 100 yards. Listen, this is real talk. The Saints may only run, let's say, for 101 yards, 102 yards for the entire game. But the key is the threat of the run. They still have to be consistently trying to run and not giving up. And we must be successful on third down. Defense on defense, we got to get them off the field when we get them in third down. Offensively, we got to convert. But that goes with first down. We cannot lose first down on offense or defense. Offensively, we cannot afford to have a 1st and 10 turn into 1st and 15, 1st and 13. Defensively, we cannot have a 1st and 10 turn to 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4. We have to win first down, family. We have to. Let's see. Is Pete going to scheme up a game plan enough for us to match up? We need consistency. He's getting better, man. I'm telling you. I see it, man. I'm telling you, Trey. They're starting to figure this thing out, man. They're starting to figure this thing out. All right. Terrence, how you doing? Come on in. The key to this game is to rush the quarterback. Right. But when we rush the quarterback, they have to rush the quarterback with discipline. Don't forget, Joe can get out that pocket too. He can hurt you with his legs too. So when the Saints rush, they have to rush with discipline. They have to be disciplined. Now, how a lot of teams who have had success against the Bengals, they've basically been playing them with two safeties high, and rushing just the 4. So the front 4 for the Saints have to get home. They have to get home this week, family. They have to. Bad Boy Seafood says, I'm expecting a blowout. Something in me is saying all phases of football will play perfectly. Man, I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. I just want a W, my brother. Number one Saints fan said, Debo on his A game is going to be a game changer for us. They will for certain target a Debo. Yeah, they're going to target the young man. Listen, those are very talented receivers over there. We made no mistake about it. Debo is a very talented young cornerback. As a cornerback, all I want him is to do what? Make them have to make contested catches. That's it. Break some up. He might get your pick, but make them work. Nothing easy. If a Debo goes battle, if a Debo is battle, because I'm assuming we all are assuming he's going to be on Chase. If he can come out even in his battle with Chase, that's a win for the Saints. That's a win for the Saints. Because right now, I know the Bengals are salivating. I know their fan base are salivating. Oh, they don't have Latimer. Oh man, we go eat. We go eat this week. We got this in the bag. That's what they think. Booker Rankins saying our D line isn't getting enough pressure on the QB. They're gonna have to, man. We got 2 sacks last week. We got some pressures from Davenport. Davenport's pressures dropped off, but before last week, the previous 2 weeks, man, he had 2 sacks and like seven pressures. So he's gonna have to come up big. Marcus Davenport's gonna have to come up big. He's gonna have to be consistent this week. And the D tackles, Anyamata, Roach, Tuttle, and Katavius Street must get a push up the middle, and they must not get gashed by the run. Mixon is coming in this game only averaging 3.37 per carry, family. That's it. We cannot give up 5.5 yards per carry. We cannot have this team balanced, have us off balance. We cannot allow them to run and pass. It's going to be a long day. We have to take the run game away from them. All right. Double Jamal Chase and the other cornerback got to win his matchup. Like I say, I think they're going to always keep a safety on the top of Jamal Chase. They gonna have to. They're gonna have to, family. They're gonna have to. That's just smart. Like Coach Rock told us last week, there's a lot of things they can do. They can have a linebacker underneath. I mean, there's a lot of things they can do to help the cornerbacks out, man. And I'm confident that they will do that. Ramsey Walls, how you doing? Come on in. Who that, family? With a lot of our weapons out this week, nobody's giving us a chance to win this game. Defense have to be disciplined and not give up the big plays. Yes, last week, uncharacteristically of the Saints defense we've seen the last 3 years, that defense last week was just horrible. They gave up 5 shot plays. We cannot do that this week. And best believe Cincinnati's watched the film. And what are they going to do? They're going to do exactly what Seattle done last week to see how the Saints handle it. You have to get back to playing smart football. It's all about communication. Now, again, I feel that Marcus May coming back is going to be I think that's going to be big. And also with Chris Harris Jr. having another week to get into get familiar with the system, get familiar with his teammates, the terminology. I think he's going to play a valuable role because at being a veteran he is. All right. Trey says, I know I seen Tyrann Mathieu make at least 3 business decisions in 2 weeks that gave up touchdowns, and he whiffed on 2-man under cover 2 when he was supposed to play over the top. Yeah, we don't need no business decisions this week. Hopefully Marcus May is playing this week. Right now everything's looking good. It's not doubt, it's questionable, and a lot of time when they're questionable, they play, man. So I'm expecting him to play. Supreme high vibration. Yes, sir. Yeah, Trey. Like I just said, my brother, I believe he's going to play. Now, let me put that injury report back up there so family members can see. Listen, remember, let's see. Where is it at, family? There we go. All right, there it is right there. Turn this banner off so we can see this thing. All right, let's see. All right, there it is right there. So, questionable. Olave is questionable. He's playing, family. Ron Ramczyk, they just gave him rest this week. He's definitely playing. Taysom Hill, he was limited Wednesday and Thursday. He was a full go today. He's playing. Marcus May, questionable. Limited. He didn't regress today, so he's playing. Malcolm Roach, he's playing. Malcolm Roach is going to play. And the coach, Jameis Winston, he just going to rest up. They just got to rest Jameis up, man. Don't let him back out there until he's fully healthy. So there, family, that's the injury report there. We're definitely with those questionable. Marcus May is playing. Chris Olave is playing. Let's see. Lee Good says, Trey, our friend asked Colin, why are you closing 2 of the 9 eyes we have? All right. So yeah, family, this game again is going to be like someone said in the trenches. This game is going to be one in the trenches, and you're correct. It's going to be one of those games, family. The Saints have enough firepower, enough talent to win this game. So with that being said, I'm about to put the link in the chat. Anybody like to come on? Please come on, family. Want to hear how you feeling? Your thoughts for the night. Let's go get this. Let's go get this W. 3-3, baby. 3-3, no turnovers. Olave, Marquez Callaway, Traquan Smith, Jawan Johnson, Adam Troutman, Mark Ingram, Alvin Kamara. Let's go. We got enough talent to win this game, fam. We just can't beat ourselves, which we've done 3, like shit, damn near all games. Really, fam, damn near every game. I can't even say but the 2 we won because shit, we tried to get them away. So
right,
Gaudy Creation, what's up, my brother?
who's good? How you doing, Doss?
I'm doing good, my brother. How about yourself?
Doing fantastic, man. Yeah, I agree with your sentiments, man. We gotta not shoot ourselves in the foot. To be honest, I feel like, obviously we want us to be the best, right? But realistically, we're not always gonna have a perfect game, right?
Right.
We can strive for it, and I will always say strive for it, but in reality, we're just not. So as long as we protect the ball and stick to the fundamentals, like Bill Belichick's Patriots, the reason why they always are Belichick's Patriots, Mike Tomlin's Steelers, the reason why these guys are always a contender, no matter how the roster looks, is because they're always fundamentally sound. They make rare mistakes, and when the opponent makes a mistake, they are capitalizing off of it. So for us right now, since we're just a heavy mistake, team, we just gotta just clean up the things we can control. The random flags, that's gonna happen. We, what I'm saying, no, a lot of people try to act like it don't happen. It's gonna happen. So, we just gotta make sure that we're not adding on to it. You feel me?
Right.
Like we don't want to come down to where it's like, oh my God, a flag from out the ass just came in, and now the ball is given to the Bengals, and now they drain clock. And we don't want to have a situation to where it's like, oh well, in the third quarter, Saints had a drive that they were third and 4, and they got a penalty, and another 3rd and 14, and they were at the goal line. We don't want those type of mistakes to happen. We want to, keep the game in front of us. Just have a clean, nice, calm game, and we should be able to handle business. Obviously, we need since they're a very talented offense, we need people to shine. I expect Marcus May to be a difference maker, not as far as like shining, but his presence.
Right.
You saw last last game, man, they were Gino was bombing the shit out of us every chance he got. And with May being there, and I know people are hard on Tyron. Some of it's deserved and some of it's unnecessary, but with May and Tyron being there, I feel like they're competent enough to not allow those big plays. So, with him being back, his presence is going to probably make a difference. They're a very good vertical offense. So, hopefully we get a game to where Burrow feels like, hey, this team has been a team that's allowed big plays, and with that, hopefully he tests it, and hopefully we can come up with one of those. But I feel like we just got to clean up the penalties, and we should be fine.
Right, right, right. Let me go to back down. Hey, all right, Sydney. Hey, I like your show. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it, but we got to stop being soft on both sides of the ball. All right. On that second part, you say you like my work, but we got to stop being soft on both sides of the ball. When you saying soft, are you talking about
She talking about football, I think. She
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
team.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to see the offensive line. You talk specifically
Mm,
talking about offensive defensive lines being soft. Because right now, like I know the trade deadline is the first. If the Saints go out and trade for anything right now, interior defensive tackle should be high on their list.
right.
Because
I
right
feel
now,
like we should have picked up Sue, in my opinion.
the thing is, maybe they reached out to Sue. Maybe Sue's not
Well,
in.
we don't know. We
Yeah,
don't
well,
know.
I'm saying we don't know. But yeah, like you said. But as far as for an offensive line, though, that's why the play calling comes in. Because
Mm,
on offense, if you're passing all the time, that means your offensive line, they're in a defensive set. They're pass protecting. They're defending their quarterback. But when you let them be aggressive, when you run the ball, last week they got to be aggressive most of the game. They got to fire off. They got to smash people. So that's what Pete Carmichael's play calling again comes in. We have to play. Listen, we got to play smash mouth football. We don't have Jarvis. We don't have Michael Thomas. But what do we have? We have Aaron Kamara and we have Taysom Hill and Chris Olave. Sprinkle in a little Callaway, sprinkle in Jawan Johnson, sprinkle in Adam Troutman, sprinkle in Traquan, little Monk Ingram, a little Jordan Howard, Dwayne Washington. Listen, we have to be a smash mouth football team, but we have to play smart.
right.
We have to play smart. Again, we cannot get in second and long. We can't. We have to stay ahead of the chain. We have to stay on schedule. And then you just reverse it on defense, like I said earlier. On
Yep.
defense, keep them off schedule. We want to keep them in second and long, second and 10, second and 12, second and 13. We have to. We got to keep the pressure on them the entire game. All right.
Hey, Dolph.
Yes, sir.
One, I see the cut. That's one, and
Oh
and
man,
two.
it's gone, bro. I got
He
this
said,
Stephen A. Got my Stephen A. going on, bro.
uh,
Yeah, bro. See, that
hey
happens,
man,
you know.
it happens to the best of us.
It happens,
But
bro.
two, I feel like we do need and I'm starting to see a lot where you know you know my opinion on how we're running offense. You know,
Right,
I'm a person that I like in today's age, I like a more vertical,
right.
offense because it seems, if you want to be realistic, the teams that have won the bowl have been vertical. You're not saying that a team that can't,
Mm-hmm.
our team that is run first can't win, but I'm just like, I'm, I feel like the best thing for a team, maybe not for us, but for a team is to be vertical. But it seems like we don't have, and it's sad to say it, but we don't have right now. We do not have someone very competent that can, you know, I don't know if it's scheming point or if it's like a QB thing, but
Mm-hmm.
it seems like a mix of the both to where the vertical offense hasn't been good, and maybe we just need to see when Jameis comes back healthy how that looks more. But you know, I see one thing with our team is our scheme isn't matching our roster,
Okay.
and I say that by, you know, we want to be a smash mouth team, right?
Right.
But we don't have a smash mouth running back. And I know people are gonna be like AK this, AK that. AK is a A1 running back. His AK's attributes aren't in power back. They're on elusiveness, receiving. That's where AK is good. He's out. He's good in the stretch. He's good with counters. You know, those type of runs. He's
Mhm.
not. He's not the best. Not he's saying he's terrible, but he's not the best or top elite at in between. He's good in it. You know, just be him being AK, but that's not where his strengths, I would say, are. You know, and with us wanting to be a smash mouth team, we have yet to have a running back that is gonna go in between the tackles, and he's gonna move forward. He's not, he rarely is getting pushed back, and we try to have that with Latavius, but he got signed, which credit to them, they did get Jordan Howard, and
Mhm.
hopefully we can get him situated and give him the simple simplistic. I feel like we need to incorporate these guys we're signing. We do not need them to
Just sitting. Mhm.
have to have to comprehend the whole scheme, and then they can get on the field. I feel like as long as you keep the recipe simple for them
Right.
until they get more acclimated, just keep things they are comfortable with. Ask them hey, what are you comfortable with? What do you recognize? What's a good play? What are plays you think you're gonna succeed in?
Right.
And that's what we need to do with just any player that we're actually
Actually, gotcha.
grabbing and signing.
Right. So let me what is your thought about, man? Taysom to me is that guy.
Oh, Taysom for sure.
Yeah. So
Oh,
what
go
I
ahead.
what I like to see them do is expand on what they did last week with his QB with his QB power. I like to see him go
Facts.
use a little bit more re option with Taysom. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? You gonna
Yep.
have Rashid Shaheed in the game. How about some jet sweeps? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Some
Yep. That's why.
give
Yep.
some RPOs with Taysom and Alvin. Don't just let Taysom get in there and bang it. Again, the Bengals are formable run defense. They only giving up 99 yards a game, family.
Right.
So
That's pretty good.
yeah, that's pretty good. So we have to again, Pete Carmichael. The last few weeks it's been shown. Run the ball. That's the identity. Running the ball sets up everything this offense wants to do.
Yep.
That's becoming obvious to us.
Facts.
Everything
Yep.
they want to do is based off them running the ball. Again, you're not going to run for 200 yards or 150 yards or 120 yards every week, but it's the threat of the run that counts. Let me see.
I agree with you. I want to add on to that. I
Go ahead,
feel
my
like
brother.
we
Go
need to.
ahead.
Oh, well, my bad. What were we gonna say?
No, I was saying go ahead. Go ahead. I was
Oh,
saying,
okay.
yeah, go ahead.
Um, I want us to use. If you want to be honest, like Taysom's potential, I didn't even myself. I just watching him always were like, oh, he's a great player. He's a good player. Saying we know what he is. He's like a Swiss Army knife, but
He's a
he
difference
really
maker.
opened the eye for just like how much of an X factor he can be. He to me, he is a he can be, depending on how we're scheming him, he can literally be a person that can take over a game or
Shit,
be
like
a
you did
very
last week.
formidable right, be a very formidable piece in this offense. And I feel like the crazy thing is I don't think for me, I'll speak personally. For me,
Right,
I I seriously underrated how much of a threat he was.
right,
Like, man, when I see Taysom now, I'm just like, I want to see like Debo stuff. I want to see those jet sweeps.
right,
I want to see like a fake jet sweep to where he's getting the ball, like a Philly special.
right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? He getting the ball, the jet sweep. Oh, nope, he's going out to pass it. There's Olave coming in with a deep post. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. We need to not we you, I've, we need to have things simplistic, but also learn when to
Right,
crank it up. When we're in a crunch time games, we need to be more creative. We can do the simplistic things. Being simplistic, can be good, but it doesn't win you games. Sometimes, sometimes, sometimes you got to be more than just simplistic.
Right,
But
right,
I feel like we have the pieces, man. And we just need Carmichael to maybe Carmichael just hasn't gotten out of his comfort zone yet, and maybe the Taysom thing last week was a thing to maybe finally get him out that comfort
right,
zone of play calling.
right,
But he's he's got to know that, hey man, this is your offense. You
right,
you are you are really the thing that can really help us, take it all the way, man. And we're relying on him to come out and just punish these dudes with the weapons we have, because
right,
we got talent, man, and it's there. It's always been here. We just gotta figure out a way to scheme and then execute. That's it.
right,
The scheme and execute, and we will be a dominant football team again.
right. And just to piggyback off of what you're saying, man, Taysom Hill is an X factor. Taysom Hill can win us this game. Taysom Hill can take over a game. Alvin Kamara can take over a game. So, like I was saying, the Saints have weapons. Those two right there. And then on the outside, we have Chris Olave. Then you have Marquez Callaway, who's been coming on these last few weeks.
Yep.
Then you have Jawan Johnson and
Wow.
Adam Troutman.
right.
And Adam
Yep.
Troutman.
We got
Both for those, the last two games, those kids have been coming on. And then, of course, my boy, number 10, he gonna make up for it. He gonna catch the one that count. Traquan. Y'all knew I had to throw it in there.
Yep.
But
Real
Traquan
talk can be a factor, right? Yep.
This team has the weapons. But like Sydney was saying, and believe it was Robert, it's gonna be one in the trenches. And yes, Sydney, you're right. We do the same. Listen, it's been talked about to nauseum. The Saints definitely do miss Marcus Williams. All right. The Saints definitely do. They miss Marcus Williams. They miss Marcus Williams. Marcus Williams chose to leave too, by the way.
Right.
Let's get that straight. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I just want to say real quick about that. I feel like we miss him because May hasn't been healthy. One thing I feel like right now that we can say that Marcus definitely has over May is staying healthy. That's one thing I'll give Marcus May or Marcus Williams.
Yeah, well, he's on injury reserve too.
Oh, Williams is?
Yeah, for his wrist.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, what? He's on injury reserve, so he out for what? 5 weeks, right? That's automatic 5.
He should be coming back.
So, I guess 3 weeks. I guess that didn't involve. Never mind. Let me shut the hell up. I guess that defeats the purpose I was about to make. Never mind.
St. John the Butler, how you doing? Come on in. That Sports Talk guy, how you doing? Come on in. Thank you for being here. My boy King Wizard, come on in. Thank you for being here, my brothers. Hey, if it's your first time here, please hit that please hit the like bell, please subscribe. And again, we appreciate you being here. Hey, Corey, we got another family member. Hey, Corey, are you there?
Yeah.
How you doing, my brother? Welcome to the show, fam.
What's up, man?
Ain't nothing much, man. What's your thoughts on the game, man?
We got to win it, man.
I can't hear you.
It all starts and begins in the trenches.
All right.
I win it in the trenches, man. That's just it. The offensive coordinator, he has to put his identity on the offense.
Yeah, he has to.
It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I mean, we can get all technical about it and the X's and O's, but it all boils down to he has to make his identity. Period.
Right. You're right. It comes down to him. But here's a fact. This is why I'm saying that he may have figured it out. This is why I'm saying this. Let me make sure that.
Nah.
Whatever. There we go, right there. Because of that reason right there, fam. That reason right there. The Saints on the last 6 quarters, the Saints have scored 57 points, 7 touchdowns, and have 700 yards.
Yeah, but you also know that we do better when we start scoring in the first half. We can't go a whole half without scoring.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's any team, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. It's football.
Right. Yep.
Go a whole half without scoring, man.
Facts.
You could have the best offense in the world. If you score 32 points and you let the other team score 33 points, you still lose.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it used to be when we had those historically bad defenses, and Drew put up 35, 38, and the other team scored 41.
Exactly. You know? I mean, he has to make his own identity. Seems as though he's doing the same thing when Sean was there. You know, when Sean was there, they had it bad like that.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off slow, losing should have won. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing the thing with him. But maybe he turned the corner last weekend. We'll see.
Right. But
hopefully.
But that stat shows that something's going on. That something's going in the right direction. In the last 6 quarters, 50 scored 57 and have over 700 yards. All right. Sean Payton has been known to thwart some careers. Ask Mark Ingram, for example. All right. Did a lot. Yeah, David. Olave practiced today. He's listed as questionable. He'll go, man. Olave is a go, man. Olave is a go. 504 says we have to use some misdirections. We have athletes like Olave, Taysom, and AK. Those 3 right there.
I agree.
Those 3 right there. Those 3 have to touch the ball a lot. We have to keep the ball in all because those are playmakers right there.
Yeah, he has to.
Then you sprinkle in Jawan Johnson, Troutman, Callaway, Smith, a little bit of Ingram, Tony. I'm about to say Tony Jones. He gone. Dwayne Washington and Jordan Howard. If they activate him Sunday. JT, how you doing? Come on in. Thank you for being here, my brother. JT, you know it, my brother. Throw that 3 and 3 and no turnovers in the chat. All right, okay, but why it takes so long for our offense to get going? Let me see. I'm gonna let you go, God. Creator. Let me answer this right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Why it take our offense, bro? I don't know, but I do, and I don't know, but I know one thing: the other team on the other side too, they get paid.
Exactly,
they get paid too. So, and by the way, we think we have it so bad. We think. And y'all know I ain't about this quarterback controversy and all that because it really ain't none. But y'all think we got it bad. Let me show y'all something. It could be so bad, could be this bad. None of our quarterbacks that did this. All you Jameis haters, listen there. We can look like that. Look what Matt Ryan's doing for these people, man.
Woo, shit.
Look at that.
21 sacks.
Turnovers.
Oh
He got
God.
10 turnovers. He leads the league. He has 11 fumbles. He leads the league. He's throwing 7 interceptions, most in the league. And he's been sacked 21 times. So it's bad, family, but damn it, it could be worse. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm showing us there to say, family. It could be worse. We could be looking like that. That's it. But no, family, we listen. We're in the game. We in the house. Look, we go. But David, really to answer your question, to answer your question, man, I don't know why we be starting so damn slow, man. It's frustrating, man. Listen, but this is the thing I'll tell you. I would like the Saints not to have to punt this game. Not because they turned the damn ball over.
Exactly.
Because they're holding the ball and they're finishing drives with touchdowns. But if we can't finish a drive with touchdowns, kick field goals.
That's right.
My thing is we have to win the time of possession and the turnover battle. If we win the time of possession, our defense off the field, meaning that Joe Burrow and Chase and Mixon and Higgins and Boyd are all on the sidelines watching.
Yep, they can't.
We have to limit their opportunities. And we have to limit their opportunities and possessions this game. We got that sports talk coming on. That sports talk guy. How you doing, my brother?
What's good? What's good, fellas? Who that?
What's good, my brother? Who that to you? And welcome to the show. Appreciate you being here.
Ain't nothing, man. Just listening. Chop it up about the game on Sunday, man. I'm excited. I know everybody else is excited too, but I want to see this team get a win this week, man.
Yeah, they got to, man. They got to. They got to. And I'm gonna repeat what I repeated Wednesday night. And let me be clear when I say this. Let me clear my throat. Let me be clear when I say this. If you, because some of y'all act like y'all kind of slow, because I am. If you're not a member, a blood relative of Jamal Chase,
Come on.
Joe Burrow,
Come on, man.
don't walk your ass in that Louisiana Caesar Superdome with no goddamn Burrow and Chase jersey on.
That's right.
Talking about I'm cheering for them, and then have a damn Saints hat or something on your head. That shit ain't flying.
Nah, he the ops this week.
They are gone. They are coming here to embarrass your team, to send you home frustrated, hurt, disappointed, angry, and you go show up and support them. What they did in Baton Rouge is over with. They're the enemy now.
That's right.
They're the enemy.
That's right.
Now I understand the Chase family.
Right.
Showing up at the game. That's family.
That's family.
I understand the Burrow family showing up.
Right.
That's family. I understand having
The
love
Bengals
for Jamal Chase and Joe Burrow, but know when you had the love for them after we whooped their ass.
That's right.
After the game. That's when you show the love, but not before.
That's it. Right. You can do all that. You can do
and family, for everybody who's gonna be in the dome, if you got a clown sitting next to you Sunday
the clown
that has a damn LSU jersey on and talking about he's a Saint fan, but his ass is cheering every time something good happens to the Bengals. I would say something, but I ain't about that. Y'all need to stop, man. But know who that means? Those are the ones who ain't really Saint fans. Those are the French fans. Those are the ones who were crying when we started 1-3. Those are the ones who wanted to fire the entire coaching staff after 4 games.
Casuals. Yeah.
Those are the ones who were crying about Micah Thomas not participating in some damn OTAs.
Speak.
Those are the ones who were complaining about Micah Thomas not playing in the preseason.
Facts.
Those are the ones who were crying for Quan Alexander over who? Pete Warner, the better player.
Exactly.
The better player.
The better player.
The better player.
And leading the league right now.
Leading the league. The kid showed you last year. So y'all need to stop, bro, because I'm tired of y'all fake ass, man. I'm sorry for cussing, man. But some of y'all, man, they just weak talking about I'm going. And some of them they even proud to say it.
It's got to be said, though.
I'm going to here. How you gonna wear an LSU jersey with a Saint talking about I'm a Saint fan?
Right. LSU don't play no damn NFL, man. Stop.
Man, look. Like I said, you can like the kids. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. But damn it, for 3 hours, for 3.5 hours, you bet your ass better be cheering, screaming your lungs out for that black and gold. I know that.
Right. Facts.
And a lot of them, like the casual fans, been giving up their tickets all year. See, number one, they done gave up their tickets or whatever the whole season, but they coming for this game. You see what I'm saying? They coming, they coming for this game. This the game they coming to here. Because they coming with all the LSU stuff on. Yeah, one proud last week, was you? And I'm a Tiger fan. Tennessee came there and whooped that ass.
Man, you got humbled,
man.
You got humbled, man.
Come on, man. Y'all something, bro. And y'all a lot of y'all want to get rid of what's the new coach at LSU now? What's his name? From Notre Dame.
What's his name? Damn. Kelly.
They want to get rid of Kelly already. The man, look, that was the man that Harrod, man. Get the man time, man. I'm just tired of these old fringe ass fans, man.
Yeah.
Always whining. Some, like I say, some of y'all whine too much.
On me.
They whine too much, man. I mean, it was we listen. As horrible as the Saints they played, family, this team is still 2-3 after 5 games.
That's right.
We could be real. Truth be told, we could be sitting here 0-5. We
Right.
could be sitting here 0-5
That's
realistically,
right. That's right. Yes.
but
Yeah.
that team is fighting. They're 2-3,
We're fighting, man.
and they're getting people coming back.
Yeah.
They go get better, family.
That's
There are
right.
signs. There are signs. Don't get me wrong. I'm like y'all. I be frustrated when I'm watching the game.
Yeah.
I be wanting to cut people. A lot of people get cut during the game when I'm watching it.
All the time.
All the time. I didn't cut Will Lutz ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mark Ingram ass.
That's just the emotions and the
Yeah,
frustration.
that's just the emotions.
That's it, man.
But some
That's
of
the
y'all
emotion.
y'all just constantly whining, man.
Yeah.
Emotional, man.
And what you
Right.
want to do, everybody wants to look at that team. Like last show, someone said, I bet you the Chiefs not complaining or crying about their quarterback. They got Patrick Mahomes, dude.
Man,
Right.
hold up.
Come
Bro.
on, bro.
That's not even true because last year the Chiefs kind of struggled in the beginning of the season
Listen.
last year. That's not even true.
Yeah, it's not true. Announcer said it last week. Every team in the NFL right now is having a crisis offensively.
Every team. That's right.
Every team.
Every team.
It's a league-wide trend.
And
Go look at the standings, family.
yes.
We're still in this thing in the NFC.
Yes, and it's usually the defenses that struggle in the beginning of the season.
Right.
That's not this year. Not this year.
It's the offenses
It's the
that's
offense.
struggling this year. So listen, fam. I'm saying this, family. Listen, if you black and gold, baby, ride. You supposed to ride regardless. You know? And like I said, I'm gonna say again, ain't no secret. I'm black and gold, but the other team I cheer for, a lot of y'all don't like. I'm telling you, I cheer for the Cowboys till they play the
Me
Saints.
too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Till they play the
Yes,
Saints.
sir.
It ain't my
Thank
whole
you.
family ain't nothing but Cowboy fans, but they already
Yep.
know.
Facts. Yep.
They already know.
Right.
Ain't gonna be no question. Ain't gonna be no question. I'm just trying to tell y'all, you don't see. I damn sure won't go in those damn Saints and Cowboy game with no goddamn Cowboy jersey on,
Jersey on. Facts.
or and a goddamn Saints hat on. Hell nah. I'm going that motherfucker all black and gold.
All
Shit.
black and
Come on,
gold.
man.
Right.
Come on.
That's how I'm riding, baby. Now when they ain't playing each other, like I'm pulling for the Cowboys Sunday night.
To win.
Let
All
y'all
right.
know.
Every
Whoop the
game
Eagles
pulling
ass because I'm tired of
me.
hearing them.
Eagles
I'm
talking
tired of
shit.
hearing them talking after 5 games
Like
like they don't
5
want a
of them.
Super
They ain't-
Bowl.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on.
They
man.
got reporters talking about, oh, they got a chance to go 17-0. Them
Nah.
people
Man,
not
they
going
got
no
a chance to go
17-0.
sit.
When they were
No.
actually 2 games away from losing.
Yes.
They
Yes.
like they should have lost that Arizona game and they should have lost that Detroit game.
Wu says
That-
first place should be a screen of AK. 3-3, no turnovers. Okay. All right. David, what you got for me? David said he ain't got 11 fumbles with 10 turnovers. That's melted ice for you. Boy, David be coming up with him, boy.
Come on, man.
All right. Where to go, Pelican? It's for real next Wednesday, pals.
Yes,
Wednesday.
sir. Yes,
It's
sir.
for real. Let's go. In the drive. That's it. In each drive with a score. I prefer 6 and 6, but if we can't, 3. We can't leave nothing on the field.
No.
We got to finish every drive.
Every drive.
We have
counts.
to score. We have to score. St. John the Butler. Yeah, bro. I'm just saying, John. You know it's true. All right. Therapist. I'm sorry. Trav Star 318. How you doing? Come on in. Thank you for being here. If it's your first time, hit that subscribe and hit that like bell. Again, thank you for being here. Let's see.
Hey, Dolph, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
want to say
Go
thanks
ahead,
for that, man. I was, you know what? I be, man, me and you too much alike, man. Because like I said, you know what I'm saying. I always support the Saints. You know, when it's the Cowboys versus Saints, I'm always support the Saints before I am the Cowboys. I want us to always win.
Right.
But you know, I'm always pulling for the Cowboys to win too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from Texas. I grew up in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you know, I'm always pulling for them boys. But you know, you ain't gonna see me when the Cowboys and Saints game come on, me trying to flip flop. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no question. I'm always gonna have black and gold, and I feel like a lot of these people need to, especially since the LSU ain't in the NFL. You're not supporting how you ain't supporting LSU. Them boys ain't in LSU no more. They grown now. They moved on.
They coming to beat our head in.
Bad, right.
Yeah,
you think they're gonna be like, oh, sorry, man. We did that for y'all, Louisiana. We beat y'all ass for y'all. No. They going back to Cincinnati celebrating.
That's it.
And guess what? If they win the Super Bowl, they wasn't bringing that shit to no Louisiana.
And family, and hey, who that 1341? I'm glad you said that. Family, think about this. If we are fortunate enough to win this game Sunday and Tampa loses, guess what the Saints are? Tied for first.
Tied for first. With who?
First.
The Falcons?
No, it'll be with Tampa. Because they beat
Tampa?
us. Yeah, because they beat us head to head.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Listen, after the way this season started, like I said, after 8, we taking it week by week. But if anyway this team is 4-4 or 5-3 after 8 games, the way this season started, with the weapons, with the players coming back, getting young Trevor Penning back, getting Deontay Taylor back, getting PJ Williams back, getting Jarvis, getting Mike back. Come on, man. I'm telling family, don't abandon ship. We that. All right, Greg, Raging Cajun, how you doing? Come on in. Thank you for being here. Hit that like bell. Subscribe. Really appreciate it. Greg says Pelicans looking good. Yeah, that's good, man. But again, everything they just did in the preseason is gone. It don't matter. It's all about Wednesday. The bullets start flying for real. And look, man, I'm excited. I heard the first game against Utah is sold out. But New Orleans not an NBA city. Boy, but it's funny how them words change and they start eating their words, boy. I tell you.
All of them. All them big markets.
All of them. That's right. 3-3, no turnover. Smash mouth football. Let's go, AK. Let's go here. Warner. That's right. Yeah. Mixon been known to put that ball on the ground too.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey man, it is what it is, JT. I'm sorry, brother. I've been since I was a kid, bro. I cried when the catch happened, bro. So I'm just letting you know, bro. I mean, I've been the Saints and the Cowboy my whole life, bro. All right, they already stole our chance. Yeah, man. I don't know what to say about that. Man.
Yeah, that's kind
of. I ain't got nothing to say, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't got nothing. They don't want like this. Y'all, you're right. They was in the Super Bowl last year, but nobody remembers who lost the Super Bowl. I remember who won.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
We got one, no matter what. I'm praying Tampa. Who Tampa? Hey, somebody in the chat. Somebody look up. They go to Pittsburgh. They play Steelers.
At Pittsburgh. At Pittsburgh. Yep.
At Pittsburgh looking shit.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what though. Mike Tomlin is one of the greatest coaches to ever coach in the NFL, and he's underrated.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say this. And a lot of people
you say he underrated?
Man. When people talk about the top coaches, best coaches in the league,
he's not.
How long it take before Tomlin's name comes up?
You know why? You know why? Dog?
I already know why.
You already know, right?
You already know. The shirt I got on.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you like this man. Listen, we love Sean Payton. Sean Payton had three straight losing seasons.
Come on, man.
This man ain't have a losing season
yet.
And he's struggling now, and everybody's jumping on him, talking about how he's losing the team or whatever. But see, that's why Pittsburgh always is successful because they don't fold when times get hard or rough. You know what I'm saying? They figure it out. And I feel that's what's going to happen with the Saints, man. Listen, Dennis Allen's going to get better as a coach. Carmichael's going to get better as an offensive coordinator.
Right.
Everything's going to get better, family. We have the talent. Now, it'll be different. We sitting here and we knew damn well we ain't got enough talent to win 4-5 games. Right. We know the talent that we have.
Yep.
Listen, we're not out this thing.
It's in the building. It's already in the building.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
and we
buddy.
all and
Yeah, I read that the Pelicans and Jazz game is a sellout, my brother. It's
you
a
know
sellout.
I want to say this too. We also got to learn how to like they say, man, the 24-hour rule, man.
That's it.
It's gonna be frustrating, but guess what? You gotta pick that shit up back again, man, because shoot, life continues. Time keeps going. It don't stop for nobody. So
Nobody.
we just gotta move on to the next one, man. If you know what I'm saying, we lose this one, move on to the next. Focus on what we can do that game. You know what I'm saying? So
David says Tomlin gets flack because he inherited Cowboys team, but he doesn't have losing seasons on his resume. None. He doesn't have one losing season on his resume. Okay, he inherited Cowboys team and he won a bowl, correct?
facts.
And hasn't had a losing season. That man's one of the greatest coaches in the history of the National Football League.
All right, probably top 3 if you want to be honest.
Yeah, that man hasn't
He
had
might
a
be.
losing
He
season.
might be top 2. It might go Belichick, him, and then
Right. And as a franchise,
whoever.
as a franchise, man, that franchise has only had 3 coaches.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
crazy
that's
to
really
me.
good. That's
Chuck
good.
Noll, Bill
Bill
Cowher,
Cowher, right? And Tom.
And Tomlin.
Tomlin.
Yep.
That's amazing to me, man.
Yep.
That is amazing.
That's amazing. Saints
And I
and
like that
Steelers,
culture
black
too.
and gold, black
Culture's
and yellow.
good.
Officer 5,000 Matador. Matador. I'm saying that. I'm saying Matador. What is it? Matador. There we go. How you doing? Come on in. Thank you for being here. Hit that like bell. Subscribe. Appreciate you being here. Oh yeah, that black and gold and black and yellow. And we got to play this year, so we'll see the Steelers.
Oh man, it's gonna be a tough game. I'm gonna know
Fitness
that.
says we would be a dangerous team when we get healthy. Yeah.
So let me
Yeah,
ask
You
you
know
a
what's crazy is I say that, but we'll be a dangerous team once we get a nice rhythm going. And I don't mean as far as players,
Mhm.
but as far as just scheming. Once Pete Carmichael's like, he already knows. Okay, look, I'm already knowing this team, these matchups I like. I already know I have about 15 plays that are already set that I know. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Boom, boom, boom. We moving the chains. We getting down there and getting on the roll offensively. We gonna be a dangerous team when we do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
Yeah.
right now our defense isn't it kind of crazy to think that once our offense became a lot better, our defense regresses a bit. Like that's funny to me to where we can never have a outstanding defense with a very good offense. It's either we gotta be balanced. It's like
Right.
we losing some and we taking some, man.
That's
So
it.
Right.
That's it. Yeah, you're right, Kyle. I'm with you. 3-3 is our main focus. Don't care what the score is. Don't care.
Right.
Listen,
let's just handle business.
this is not the BCS, the college football series. We don't care
Right.
about winning with
Fantasy.
style, all that style points and all that. All we need is a W.
W
It could be
for me.
it could be ugly as
It could be 0-3.
Give me an ugly ass win, and we can come in here
0-2.
talking about, well, man, we need to do this and do that better. But we 3-3. I'm good.
On me.
That's
huh?
all. That's all
Thanks,
matters. That's it.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's all
put
that
a
matters,
few
family.
string of wins together. You can get
That's
back
it.
and front this thing, man.
There you go,
Like I said,
family.
put-
That's the link. Anybody want to come in? Go ahead. That sports
Oh,
talk.
you
guy.
ain't
Go ahead.
you ain't pinned it?
Huh? Yeah, I pinned it again.
How
Okay.
y'all feel about how y'all feel about getting Olave, potentially getting Olave back this week, man?
Man, that's big. That's big.
Yeah, that is big.
That is big.
A lot of people have been worried. My personal thing is, I feel like with the Tua thing, people have. I don't want to say it. I feel like there's too much worry, but also depending on what what your situation is, there's probably not enough worry. Well, for Tua was probably not enough, but for Chris, as long as he just goes through the protocols, as long as as a young man, he needs to be able to, realize that he's got a future ahead of him. So he needs to be honest with himself and be like, am I really okay? If he feels like he's getting a few migraines or, he's having any, symptoms of, having a concussion, that he needs to be fully transparent
but here's the
and
thing.
preserve his future.
Here's
And
the
that's
thing, though.
Exactly.
He passed all of those tests of this upcoming week. All of those were good. She
oh yeah,
showed
I know
no
he passed it. I'm
signs.
just saying.
Right.
Right.
That's a great thing, because with the new NFL, concussion rule that they're putting in now, it's, man, it was almost like that we didn't think we were gonna see this dude out there this week. I was like, man,
Exactly.
he ain't
Right.
no way in hell the NFL about to put him back out there. And then when I seen him limited on it was Thursday limited. He was limited on Thursday and full today. I was like, oh yeah, he playing this week, man.
Yeah, he playing, man. He's definitely playing.
Yeah.
Hey, family, let's play this video. This is Jamal Chase, from courtesy of CincinnatiBengals.com, talking to local reporters.
Honey Badger at all?
I don't know him that much. We don't really talk that like that, but I know of him. Yeah.
What do you think of him as a player? What are you seeing with him on tape?
Great ball hawk, man. He's a smart player. He cheats to the side. He tried to mess with the quarterback, so he's definitely a vet in the secondary of just playing his role.
Did you watch him as a kid at all?
Yeah, I watched him a little bit. When I was growing up, I was probably playing basketball around the time he was being called Honey Badger and stuff like that. But I definitely watched a little bit of his tape coming in.
Still pretty guy who seems to anticipate.
Yeah, I mean, he's a smart player. Like, he knows what's coming before it comes. He knows how to cheese to one side. So, like I said, he's a vet in the secondary.
You talk about safety help. I got to think you're going to be seeing plenty of him, I think.
I don't know what to expect. He's a vet. He knows how to fake it. He knows how to mix disguises. So he's a vet. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to does it.
Even though Lattimore's been traveling a lot in the past weeks, do you expect the two deep zone, a lot of the cover two? You just think teams are going to do that regardless now?
I expect him to travel.
All right, so there you have it, family. Jamal Chase. A little more, he was talking when he started talking about Lattimore. He was like, he saw Lattimore travel with Jefferson and DK, so he was expecting Lattimore, if he would have played, to travel with him. But also at the end of that video, because I had to trim it, he actually said toward the end of that that Lattimore's he's a good cornerback. He gets kind of he likes to grab a lot. That's what he said. He likes to grab a lot. So I definitely would have loved to see that matchup, family. But hey, I'm riding with young Paulson and Debo. He showed us last year as the season went on, he got better, and I'm looking for the same thing from him this season, and especially coming this Sunday. I think that kid Debo's not going to back down. Like I said,
facts. He might have had a bad game last week, but
the thing is that, man, that whole secondary had a bad game last week. The thing is that I like to see from our corners and our safeties is, listen, that receiving core over there is talented. There's no doubt about that. They're going to make catches. Just don't let them be wide open catches. Make them be contested catches. Make every catch be contested. That's all I'm saying. Fight. That's it. Go out there and fight. And like I said, if a Debo and can go, if him and Chase can come out even in that battle, to me the Saints win.
Yeah.
To me the Saints win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sydney says, we keep staying in Pete Carmichael's players have to execute. He can call the perfect play. If they not execute, it really don't matter. You must have heard me earlier this week. I said that because I asked Coach Rock that. Coach,
I agree. I agree too.
Yeah, that's totally
I just feel like it's 50-50, and to be honest, to be perfectly honest, I don't think it matters who we blame more. I feel like both are at a fault. Right. And as long as we can accept the fact that we need to get better with both, it does. Like I said, it doesn't matter who's more at fault. We just need to get better with both. Right. And as long as they recognize that, we're cool, man. It doesn't. We don't need to point fingers. Exactly. We're a team. Exactly. We're gonna get through this.
There you go, Carlos, PJ. How you doing? Come on in, uneducated sports talk. Y'all know who they are, man. Y'all know how their brothers are doing over there. What's going on, Carlos, man? Hey, if you're free, my brother, please join us, man. We'd love to have you. Get your insight, man.
Facts.
Thank you for being here. Yeah, what you got there, Spokes?
Look, I know people are not too much of a fan of him right now, Mark Ingram, but he will be out there this week, people. So
he gonna handle his business.
You will see, right? You will see number 22 on the field. I would like to see 22 get out in space a little bit too, on some screen passes or something, because Mark Ingram can actually run that screen pretty well. Recent years, he's more better. I know he's got in front of him with age or whatever, but let's Mark may bounce back this week. We just gotta have faith in him, man.
Yeah,
right.
I want to piggyback off a little bit on that. I had to find myself, being too harsh on Mark, because at first, I was when we first re-signed him, a lot of people were like, I feel like it was a split. A lot of people were excited, but a lot of people were like, well, he's not going to do too much, and he did fine for what he, for his opportunities, and right now, man, he's just at the point of his career to where, he's not going to play his best football because that's behind him, and all we can ask of him is just to play this competent football and just keep it clean, and that's as much as I want from him. He doesn't have to break a 30 a 30-yard run or gas and get first every time. Right. I just want him to play discipline.
Positive yardage. That's
just play discipline and positive. As long as you can keep it positive every time and play discipline,
that's it.
You're doing your job, and that's all I want from him, to do his best.
That's it, bro. No, I couldn't agree more. David says Ingram has some juice left, but he got to quit putting the ball on the ground.
Well, it's been a minute since he put it on the ground.
Yeah. Let me say this. Go ahead, Dad. Go ahead.
I'm saying it's been 3 games since he put the ball last on the ground.
Yeah.
So, he's been protecting the ball.
Right.
So,
but it's been
cut up some slack.
Right. But it's been one game since our we're a running back. Remember?
Right.
Who a lot of y'all don't want to say nothing about.
Right.
His ass put it on the ground twice.
Right, twice.
And it cost us 12.
Yes.
It cost us both times us scores.
Yep. You got
it hurt us.
You got to address.
And he Alvin might be listening. Shit, he can't. He'll tell you himself. I can't put that damn ball on the ground. I know better than that.
Right, man.
He knows that. So some of y'all gotta get out y'all feeling. Y'all want to blame and complain about everybody else. Oh,
but you don't want to blame
let's get that man the pass. He gives nobody no damn pass.
That's it. Right.
When you putting the ball on the ground,
that's
you hurting your team.
Yeah. You got to protect the ball.
You got to protect the ball.
That's it.
You let that have been my boy Traquan. This whole damn chat, Twitter, Facebook, everything. Everybody, he got to go.
Oh, they would have let him have
it. Walk his ass out the dome. All kind of stuff. They would have let him have it.
He would have got it, bro.
Oh, no, dog. And he fumbled and they ran it back for a touchdown. But no, Elvin do it. Oh man, that's Alvin. He do one. He ain't do nothing.
You're not getting no passes over here with
that. Man, ain't no pass like that.
No passes. I don't care.
And matter of fact, I expect better of you. You don't get no pass. I expect better.
Because Alvin don't fumble like that, man.
He don't fumble.
Right.
That's how I know he was injured. You know he hurt. He don't fumble like that, man. Hey. He listen. That kid, nobody was more disappointed than him.
That's right.
In himself.
Yeah,
you could see it in his interview when he was saying, I can't do that. I can't be out there if I'm gonna be a detriment to the team. I don't want to be out there.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. That game, that Carolina game, was the main reason why we lost. That fumble cost us.
And the block, and the block field goal and the missed field goal.
And the missed field goal, yeah.
Oh yeah. That block field goal was oh my God.
Man, listen, I don't know what to say, bro. That's the game. That's the game right there, y'all. I cut Will Lutz.
Yeah, I think all of us.
I cut his ass right there, and that one of the best kickers we never had. I love Will Lutz, but at that moment I was heated. You got to make that goddamn field goal. Come on, Will.
Man. You got to.
Come on, Will.
Right, I'll give him a pass on the double doink though. That was.
Yeah. I mean, shit. He was that close to making NFL history. He's been the first kicker ever to kick 2 60-yard field goals in the same game.
in the same game, man.
You know, and he hit that man. Woo! I thought it was good too, man. I
Yeah.
was with Dennis. I thought that sucker was good.
Right. I was like,
Yeah.
woo-hoo. I was like, hey,
that sucker went down. I said, oh my
oh,
god,
fuck.
That was a
That's
heartbreaker.
that kind of shit happened to us, man. That
Fact.
kind of shit happened. That kind of. Let me start cussing, man. For my team, that kind of stuff happened to us.
Yeah, duh.
Yes, sir. Let me see. Eric says, Olave let the ball go after he passed out briefly when got that touchdown.
Nah,
Yeah,
but
we
that
know.
the rule
It was
change.
nasty.
The rule change.
The
Rule
Brown.
change.
He had the ball. He had 2 feet down. I
Right.
think he got a knee
He
or
made a
elbow
football
down.
move.
He made a football move. Whatever they deemed to be a
Determined as a
football move that
Move,
day.
right.
Because they don't know every week the shit. I mean,
It was different.
Every week it change.
It changes, right?
Yeah.
Look, bro,
Yeah,
I'm pumped tonight, bro. I want this game so bad because the entire national
I was waiting for
media,
this game.
all these people, they just think they gonna come in here. They see we injured. They see we not at full strength. They just think they gonna come. They're looking at last week. They're looking at these first 5 games and they thinking this is the Saints are the team for us to get right. But damn it, guess what? We looking at y'all and saying y'all the team for us to get right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My defensive line. Listen, everybody, go find David Ayamada's Twitter. Find Catavia Street Twitter.
Oh man.
Who else? Malcolm Roach, Shy Tuttle.
Yeah.
To No Passion.
Yep.
Carl Granderson, Marcus Davenport, and Cam too. Cam, we can't have a letdown this week. We need you, dog. We need you to dominate. And I don't think La'el Collins is playing.
He's not playing.
So man, listen.
So
was that you already know they're gonna get that right tackle help against Cam. Come on. Everybody else got to get home, man.
Yeah.
Everybody else got to get home.
Davenport got to beat his one-on-ones. That's a must.
He got to beat his one-on-one. And with Davenport, it's not even about getting sacks.
It's not.
It's about getting pressure.
If
he consistently get pressure and get Joe off his mark, make him hold that ball or pull it down for an extra second, that man, listen.
That's all. Man.
Listen, that's all. And again, we have to be disciplined when we're rushing Joe. We can't allow him no escape, man.
Yeah, we gotta have him.
Because he can hurt us. He can hurt us with his legs.
Right.
All right, OG. Okay, cool. Looking forward to it, man. Be my honor, man. Carlos and PJ. All right. Yes, sir. And let's go some more of the sports news, family. And again, family, for you guys who weren't here Wednesday, I'm gonna just put this up again because it is special, man. With that kid Taysom Hill done last week was special, and this here just made it even more special to me. Like I said, I was doing some research and I came across it, man, and I was like, wow. Again, here it is for y'all who didn't see it. There it is right there.
That's incredible, man.
Listen, do y'all if you're younger and you don't understand why we're talking about this kid, this gentleman right here, that number 34, he was special, man.
Yeah.
Is that
yes, sir.
Is that Walter Payton?
Yes, sir. The great Walter Payton. That's exactly who it is, my brother.
Man, man. Bears always have. How did the Bears come so far, man? They used to always have some legends, and now they ain't got shit now these days.
Man, listen, that game last night, man. Listen,
that shit was terrible.
Oh my god!
I don't know what to end up. Listen, I know they don't want to. They say they play Thursday nights because they didn't want to.
They got to
interrupt with Friday night high school football. Nah. Man, they need to cancel Thursday night game and at least make it Friday.
We need to switch.
Yeah, they need to make it Friday night, man. Because
we got to switch.
Yeah, it's too bad right now, fam.
It's bad product on the field, man.
It's terrible product.
And you know what I think it is too? I think it is if you switch it with Friday, I feel like players are more probably going to be able to get, an extra day kind of probably helps players,
right?
So giving them an extra day could probably help with a lot of fine tuning bad football. And no offense, but and no, like I say, no offense, and I don't want to offend anybody's team, but we can't have teams that are winning, that haven't been winning within the last decade, to be out there. Like I'm sorry, you shouldn't. It's kind of disrespectful to the teams who have been winning, and you're not putting them on. I'm not gonna say no names, but they wear black and gold. But you want to put on the teams like the Bears and and the what was it, the Colts? Like,
Right.
no offense, like I said, no offense to anybody's team, but like let's just have, if you're gonna have primetime games where everybody's watching, at least have it to where I should be able to see Josh Allen, I should be able to see Patrick Mahomes. They have they have earned that. They have earned it, and they play. Those young men who are going to be the face of the NFL, and missing some others like Justin Herbert and etc. They deserve to get the spotlight. We need to start promoting our younger players who are going to be the talking spot of the NFL, and actually getting them these games that people are going to want to sit down and enjoy football. Because not only does that help your pockets, it also helps promote people to watch. Hey man, this was a good game. Oh man, y'all see that game? I don't even watch football like that, but it was a war. It was you know what I'm saying? So just start promoting the better teams,
Right.
And once the team starts producing better, then give them that chance. But you can't give these teams that haven't earned it a spot out here just because they had a good 85 Bears. Come on.
Right. And here's some stats again. Let's take a look at stats on the Bengals. Well, fam, as we can see, Joe Burrow for the season has attempted 191 passes. He's completed 124 at 64. Might as well say 65%. He has 1,316 yards. He's averaging almost just about 7 yards per pass. So he really hasn't been pushing the ball deep down the field too consistently. He has 9 touchdowns and 5 intercepts. He's been sacked 18 times, family, and he has a QB rating of 89. Their leading rusher, of course, is Joe Mixon. Mixon has 96 attempts for the season for 302 yards, and this is what I'm talking about, family. We cannot let this average go up this Sunday. He's averaging 3.15 yards per carry. He's averaging 60 yards a game.
Exactly.
His longest run has been 31. He has 1 touchdown. We cannot let this guy come in here and get loose on us, family. And again, what I'm saying, when we're rushing Joe Burrow, he's the second leading rusher on the team. He's taken off 23 times for 85 yards. So we definitely have to be cognizant of this, family. Again, we have to be disciplined. The defense has to be disciplined. Stay in their rush lanes when rushing. We're going after this kid, man. Let's see.
I agree.
Yeah, and of course, leading receivers. There we go. Jamal Chase with 32 receptions for 343 yards. He's averaging 10 yards per reception. Jamal Chase is only averaging 6 to 8 yards a game. Wow. His longest reception has been 36. He has 2 touchdowns. Second on the team is T Higgins, who's been out, I believe, the last 2 games with injuries.
Yeah.
Because he was balling, man. You see, he has 20 catches for 315 yards, and he's at almost 16 yards per reception.
Yeah.
He's averaging 63. His longest was a 58-yard touchdown. He has 2. Then a guy that we're not talking about is their tight end, Hunter Hurst. Hurst has 20 receptions also for 157. He has 2 touchdowns. And where's Tyler Boyd? Boyd has 15 receptions for 234. He has 2 touchdowns. And again, we have to watch Mixon in the passing game. 20 receptions, only 126 yards. So yeah, family, listen. This team, they can score. That's why like we all have been preaching and saying, we cannot allow ourselves to be in 3rd and long. We cannot allow ourselves to get behind the chains.
Right.
We cannot beat ourselves with unforced errors, false thoughts, illegal formations, not knowing how to line up in the victory formation. I still don't know how y'all know I do that shit. That still blow my mind. You had to call the timeout to learn how to line up. It been that long? I mean, come on, family. We better than that. We better than that, fam. And again, Cam Jordan is now credited with 2 sacks from last week. It was a sack and a half he was sharing with the Mario Davis, but the NFL has updated it, so he has 2 sacks now. And I believe he's about 5 sacks behind Ricky Jackson now.
Yeah. Yep.
The time and these 6 to become the all-time sack leader in the history of New Orleans Saints. Let's see. Again, our injury report, we see everybody's out. Again, Michael Thomas, Deontay Hardy, Jarvis Landry, Marshawn Lattimore out. But again, coming back, Chris Olave, Throckmorton, Adebo will be there. JT Gray will be there. Who else? So I gotta make it big. In my eyes. Marcus May and Malcolm Roach. I think those are going to be 2 very good big additions. Marcus May and Malcolm Roach. I know last week Roach, I believe he only played like in a series and a half or maybe 2 series, but I think his presence would be felt. And like I said, family, we watched the preseason. Yeah. We saw how this kid was playing.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get hurt in that last preseason game, he's a starter.
Yeah, I agree.
He beat Tuttle out to me.
Yeah.
I
agree with that.
Princess Lewis, how you doing? Come on in. I want the Saints to knock the stripes off the Bengals hammer. Literally. If not, Burrow go eat our lunch. I got you. Demetrius says, I'm really excited to see Shaheed. Listen, me too, man. I'm intrigued. We all are intrigued. We heard about his accomplishments in college. We watched his highlights on YouTube. The Saints purposely stashed this kid. I don't care what they say.
Yeah, they did.
They purposely stashed this kid.
Yes, they did.
So that's telling me they know what they have.
Yeah.
So listen, and Nick Underhill earlier this week said not only is he getting called up just for punts and kickoff returns, but he also can be a weapon on offense. And he said himself, I think I'm probably the fastest player on the team.
Come on, man.
So with him and Olave out there, Taysom Hill, Alvin, man, we got weapons, man. The chamber's not empty, man. The chamber's not empty. That's all I'm saying, family. The chamber's not empty. Let's see. Let's go. We read over that. And lo and behold, guess who got fined, family? The GOAT. They fined the GOAT. What's the world coming to?
Hey, man.
Brady being fined $11,000 by the league for kicking Grady Jarrett.
And he going through some stuff right now, boy. I tell you.
Man.
He going through some stuff right now. That divorce going, woo.
Man, I have watched that play about 3-4 times, man. I still don't know how that's roughing the passer. I still don't know.
Yeah, that's a hard one. That's a tough one.
But what's funny is the referee who called it, he talking about you don't have to what did he say? How did he put it? When you make the right call, you don't have to defend it. Man, you need to be fired right now for that.
Yeah, man.
He's a clown.
He's always made questionable calls, though, man. He was the one that made that questionable call last year in the Tennessee game against us when we played the Titans last year. Man. Same one, and the
one who waited till they caught the intercept and then threw the damn flag. Yeah,
right. So
shouts out to Patrick Mahomes. Who
I want to know the dirt Daniel Snyder got on the NFL. Put that out
me
there,
too,
please.
man. I got dirt on Jerry and everybody. Hey, I want y'all to try to get rid of me.
Right,
I'm gonna open the Pandora's box on y'all.
I want to know.
Man, this is crazy. This is how the league's changed. Guard creation, going by what you was talking about. It
Yeah.
took Troy Aikman 165 games to throw 165 touchdowns.
Man,
This kid done threw 166 touchdowns in 68 games.
in 60 games.
The
Man.
league has
Yeah.
changed, man. The league has
Yeah,
changed.
that's why I don't like when we try to compare eras like that are really kind of far apart, like Bo Jackson's era, and try to compare it because we can have a good estimate, we can assume, but that's all it is assuming. There's
right.
there's it's hard to say because it's a different era.
Okay, right. All right, for that sports talk guy, for Golden Creation, and everybody in the chat, I got a question for y'all. I saw this online. I want everybody in the chat. I want everybody to answer. They put it in the chat. What's your answer to this? The best 2 and 3 team in the NFL right now is who?
I gotta see all. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say, man.
I'm gonna say
the Seahawks, man.
Right, I gotta say Seahawks too.
I gotta say the Seahawks right now.
I think it's Seahawks.
I would want to. I need to see my team this week in order for me to answer that question. But as far as the team right now, give it that.
Right.
The Seahawks defense is horrendous.
You know what?
That defense is horrible, man.
I know.
Right.
But I'm gonna say this: that offense, they have an elite offense. They do have an elite offense, but I'm gonna have to have reservation on my team for right now. But if I had to choose one team, it'd be the Seahawks right now, man.
You're right. I agree, and I want to kind of list them too, because
let me just say this. Let me just say this. What I'm gonna say goes, and I don't believe I'm about to say this. I can't eat. I just can't do, because I just can't stand them. I can't. But damn it, they might be though. I'm gonna say it. Damn it,
Atlanta.
Yeah, bro.
I knew it.
They might. Listen, they might be, bro.
I see where they're going.
Yeah, they might be, y'all. They might be. I know.
All right,
I say it for y'all who ain't want to say it, shit. I say it. I take that bullet for us.
Yeah.
Right. So, I think they a great team right now. They just gotta
say it's the Browns. Let me see. First, Mike, how you doing? Us, of course. Okay.
Hey, dog, can I say this though?
Yeah, man. You can talk.
Look, I feel like I was put Seahawks 1.
Okay.
2, I would probably pick. Probably pick Browns 2. 3 Falcons.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm with that so far.
4. 4 has to. Okay, so this is controversial because 4 and 5 are too close together, but I think it's either Rams or Bengals.
Bengals, yeah.
And I say this because that man named Aaron Donald, if he's on your team, he basically makes your D-line great.
Yeah. He keeps you in the game. He
keeps you in the game.
Yes.
And and I know people have reservations on Jalen Ramsey and stuff, but let's not act like he's not a top 3 corner right now.
Yeah.
So
but the team that's dead last for me is the Broncos, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna have last too. So
I don't know what's going on with that.
Right after the Rams and the Bengals, I would have to say it's the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Then I would have to have Patriots, Cardinals. Oh wait, dang, hold up. I forgot our team. So after the hey, look, I just forgot our team. Goddamn. All right. So we're after the Bengals.
Okay.
I think. Okay. And then it's Jaguars, Patriots, Cardinals, and Broncos.
Okay. Yeah. That's supposed to go ahead, my brother. Let us hear yours, my brother.
Okay. In order, I would go ahead and put the Seahawks first.
Yep.
Okay.
Second, I'm gonna go ahead and put the Browns second.
Okay.
Third, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. Fourth, I'm gonna go with us for number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals and number 5. The Falcons at 6. LA Rams probably at 7, only because of Aaron Donald. And I'm gonna have to put the Patriots at 8, and I'm gonna go with the Broncos at 9, man.
Okay.
What'd you put the Jaguars?
Oh, snap! I forgot to put the Jaguars in. I would probably put the Jaguars right underneath the Bengals, probably right next to the Bengals. Because the Jaguars right now, I'm gonna say this: the only advantage to me Jacksonville has right now is the head coach over there right now. What's his name?
Peterson, Doug Peterson.
Doug Peterson. Yep.
That's the only advantage they have is this new coaching over there. So the Jacksonville are actually better than what people think they are.
Yeah.
Yep, I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get mine. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go like y'all. I'm with you guys. Seattle, out of all these teams, Seattle's playing the best.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even though they have a horrible defense.
Yes, they do.
Facts. That's crazy, man. They playing the best out of all
right.
Yes.
Seattle, Cleveland, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, the Cardinals, the Rams, the Jags, the Saints, and the Patriots.
Yeah.
I mean the Broncos last. The Broncos
last.
Yeah, the Broncos last.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I think so you had us a lot closer to the last Dolph. He had us, I think, probably like a little bit at the front towards the middle, and I had us like dead middle. I think we're kind of I think we're all, even though our spots are, different from each other, I think we all have a realistic outlook on the team.
Right.
Because and I want to say that is, even though we're sitting here all agreeing that the Seahawks, out of all of them, if they had our defense, they will probably be number one in this division. If we had their offense, we would be number one in our division. And if they had our defense, they would be number one in theirs. Wait, hold up. Would they? I think so. Who they got? The Rams. The Rams, 49ers, and who else? Cardinals? Yeah, they would be number one easily.
Yeah, that's
so.
I mean, the 49ers right now, they're the class of that division, man.
Yeah.
That defense, man, listen. That 49ers defense is for real, man.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Them boys are balling.
Yeah.
They are not playing. They're taking no
They
prisoners.
They always come with that again. And don't we play them this year?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
I don't think
we don't.
I don't think. Yeah.
Hey, that's a relief.
We'll see them in the playoffs.
No, let's not. Let's not see them in the playoffs.
Sir. I ain't scared. I don't care who we play. No,
I ain't scared, but I just want our job to be easy, man. I want an easy job. No struggle fight, bro. I'm good.
And this is a reason too, courtesy of USA Today on sports. Jerry Bell. See, that's why I was telling you, fam. This is going wrong the Super Bowl champions. They're struggling.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen, they're facing out.
It happens every time.
So Saints fans, we are not the only ones in that boat.
Right, and we're not even the Super Bowl champions. So.
The Super Bowl champions have the same record as we do.
Come on, man.
Right, facts. We gotta learn.
McVay is searching for answers. They're searching for answers.
Man.
Right. They should tell you something when Sean McVay is
Super Bowl champ. That's Sean McVay.
Right, Sean McVay.
He was
Sean
the darling
McVay
of the
way
league.
better than DA.
Right. He was the new darling of the league. Everybody wanted to hire them with Sean McVay.
Right.
Now,
a young, bright coach. Right.
Yeah. Now look, he has to figure it out.
Yep. It comes with the territory, and this is what you listen to y'all.
Mike, I appreciate that. Thank you for them birthday wishes.
Oh yeah, happy late birthday, man.
Hey, it's still birthday weekend, baby. It's going down tomorrow. We're turning up tomorrow, baby. It's going down.
What I was saying is, I feel like it's never too late. Like you and just listening to you, Dolphin coach. Y'all made me realize that this is the NFL. You're not gonna come out here and just think, hey, they've been playing like chumps against everybody else, and we're one of the best teams, so we can just take them. Like this is just the damn, this is like a moth to a flame. This is easy. They getting toasted. You gotta come out here and put some respect on every opponent you face and give your A game, because you never know what can happen. This is a give and a take league. You gotta come out each week and prepare yourself. And if you're not doing that, then you're not gonna be a team to we see in January, February time.
Right. Hey, that sports talk and going crazy. I got a favor to ask for y'all, man, of you two, brother. I need y'all, brother, to be my two contestants tonight for the sports trivia, man. What y'all say, bro? Let's have fun. It's Friday. Let's have fun.
Let's go.
That's fine, but I'm losing.
Hey, we're gonna get to it later. Uncle OG said that TJ Jones was supposed to join us, so I'm waiting for brother TJ to come over.
Is he having a podcast, or is it a video?
I'm not sure. Let me see what Jerry said.
I saw
anybody in the chat, you see what OG Jerry said? He might say he going on in 4 minutes. I might have read it wrong. So.
I think he did say that.
For me, Saints, we're winning without our star players. Right now,
I'll say we won. I don't want to say winning.
We have star. Taysom Hill's a star player.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Kamara is a star player.
Yep.
Cam Jordan's a star player.
Yep.
Pete Warner, Demario Davis, star player.
Marcus May.
Yes.
I'll give him that. Yeah, he's been playing.
Tyrann Mathieu, he hasn't shown it consistently, but he's a star player.
That's right.
So we still got star players gonna be out there. And Laddie, like you say, Laddie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You just talking about people that are gonna play, like I
was just talking about who's gonna be out there this week.
I feel like up top secondary, our secondary up top, we chilling. We just gotta let everything. You just gotta let everything come to us, and I feel like hopefully, what's their coach's name? Zach Taylor, right?
Yeah, Zach Taylor, right.
Hopefully, and this sounds bad, but hey, man, this is a game of war, and I'm willing to. I want to win, man. But hopefully, he gets greedy and and thinks, hey, man, they're a team that have been getting up plays, and I know I said this earlier, but hopefully he gets too greedy with it, because I feel like a way to beat our team tomorrow is actually just milk us away, have a good run game, and control the middle of the field and short passes, and you could easily probably win against us.
Right. Hey David, know what, bro? Normally me and you'll be going at it, bro. But right there on that one, bro, I can't even argue with you on that one right now, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
I can't.
But I'll say as of currently right now, it's questionable. But hey,
it's there though. It's in them.
It's in them. I feel like I have this with every player that we have. Every player has the potential. We just got put them in the right spots, and they just gotta come out here and want it. They gotta want it for themselves,
right? Most
and foremost, because if they don't want it, then it doesn't matter how many opportunities they get. You feel me? So, we just gotta. We're a fine team, man. It was looking glim. It was looking real bad, But I think that's and that's crazy. And if we do have a playoff, winning season, and we get to the the big one, or even just getting the playoffs, I will give credit to Taysom, because I feel like he would be if we keep winning, he's the reason that this light sparked. And the crazy thing is he's been like that for multiple years. We just never gave him, we never gave him a lot of opportunities. So this will be I'll say this, the Seahawks game, by the end of this year, the Seahawks game is going to be the one we can look at and be like, that's the game where we started turning. That's the game that gave us our offense some kind of encouragement.
Right, I agree.
Hey, Sydney, you're right. Most of them teams that we name, you're right. Most of those teams are healthy compared to us.
Yeah,
You're
that
right.
is facts. Yep.
That's facts right there. That is
But
facts.
also,
You're
Sydney, I
correct.
want to say that even when healthy, even when healthy, they were also still playing better than us when we were healthy. If we want to be, honest.
I agree.
Because matter of fact, I think everybody is can be on the same page and say the Seahawks game was our best performance, and really we ain't have really too much offensive weapons. So if you want to be in all honest, we look worse with everybody starting, and I know it's like it was the first game, the first two games and whatever, but and not saying that's gonna be the case, but just as far as looking right now, those teams have been better than us, even with our starters
Yeah, I would agree.
being in there.
Maybe this is the opportunity for Pete Carmichael to just dig in his bag without those players that are not out there. Like
Right.
5.
I think sometimes with coaches, I feel like they may feel too much that they have to get their star players involved, which, yes, you do, but you don't need to force it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You make a game plan around them, but be willing to adjust at any time it's not going great.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where he's got to catch a rhythm. And as soon as he catches that rhythm, he'll know, hey man, this might not be a Taysom game, but this can be an AK game. This might not be a AK game. We might have to, go with a little trickery and have Mike, take over, have Taysom take over, just switch it up, man.
Just switch it up. You can have Elvin in the Wildcat 2-3
right.
threes,
Right, we really could be like the 49ers on. Matter of fact, I would wonder what Kyle would or not Kyle use. What's the head coach over there at 49ers?
Shanahan.
Shanahan. I would wonder what he would do with our offense, because I feel like our offensive roster is pretty. It would be very great with his offensive scheme.
Yeah.
And we should not be afraid to take some ideas, man. You can always learn something from your opponent. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right. That's right.
Sydney says, I was at that game when the Saints played the Seahawks. The Seahawks are not that good. Our defense gave them big plays. Well, if they're not that good, and our defense gave up 32, well, our defense right now ain't very good.
Yeah, I would agree.
And as a team, they did. Listen, Seattle offense is elite.
It's elite.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Them scoring 32 was not a fluke. They just scored 48 the previous week.
The previous game, right?
And they've been scoring all year, man. I mean,
right.
Of course, like their defense, like you said, their defense we all know is bad.
Bad, right?
Their offense is real. They proved it.
Right.
Proved it.
Yep.
Matter of fact, they proved it for 4 straight weeks.
Right. Thank you. Yep. Facts. So it's about cleaning up holes with teams. That's it.
First Mike says Taysom bring energy every Sunday and every down. Really missing CD Deuce energy on that defensive side of the ball. All right.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like people. That's the default thing people are saying, which I can somewhat agree to. But I think what we're really missing is just consistency. We've been giving up big plays, and as much as people want to usually be like, oh well, because we don't have this player and that player. Mm-hmm. If you look at why we have been giving up big plays, it has nothing to do with a spark. Could have helped some situations, of course, but when a big play like the one to Tyler Lockett happens, it's not because of some fire in our belly. It's because of we didn't execute the fundamentals, and that's been a thing with offense and defense. So I think it has less to do with the fact that we miss CD. It's a fact that we miss Sean Payton putting fear in the players' hearts of, hey, you have a certain level of expectation of performing good or doing your job well enough. But if you don't, then you can easily be uh removed, So I just feel like it's more of a our team doesn't have that fear factor of hey, I can fumble the ball and not give a damn because I know I'm not gonna get benched because I'm Alvin. Not saying that's how his mind is, but just saying like that's what the atmosphere is like.
And here's another fact I never knew. In the entire history of the Oakland Raiders, you may tell me no quarterback had ever passed for 200 touchdowns. Derek Carr has made history, and we know the Raiders are one of the most historically famous franchises in the National Football League.
Yeah.
So shouts out to Derek Carr for being the first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see, we got a new comment.
I think it's because they were a run team, so
yeah,
they always been like a run team.
Yeah, the Raiders aren't that good.
Yeah, right. I feel like their game plan is not that. Their game plan is really bad.
They have a ton of talent, but
and that's why they shouldn't have. That's why they shouldn't have fired John Gruden. I know he said all that racist things, but hey, man, I mean, like, come on, bro. We we all know, bro, how racism is. And you can't let it grind your gears and stuff, and giving him the benefit of doubt. It was years ago. Not saying that his mind changed or anything like that, but I feel like there's some other people are in some other situations to where the crazy part is he didn't even get fired for that. It was more because it was like I think he said something about some females and stuff, and so I feel like they, it's kind of getting a little weird with the NFL. A lot of things seem to slide, but then a lot of the things that should slide don't. So it kind of hurt them not having John Gruden. I think John Gruden really had a game plan with them, and as much as you want to criticize his personality, which I don't know the guy, but he definitely had that team looking like they were formidable last year, and he put them in positions to win games. So
right.
And I think Josh McDaniels is a good coach, but I don't know. Maybe he just needs to know the players better and figure out what they're good at. So, it's about time. Just getting connections together.
Yeah, I agree.
If they still oppress us, then all that matters. Got it. First, Mike said, but I agree with you on GOC. Yeah. Okay. First, Mike, going back to this comment here that you was talking about. I believe it was Sunday. Coach Rock helped me helped all us realize something. He had a good observation when he said with Dennis Allen becoming the head coach and having both Ryan Nielsen and Chris Richard as co-defensive coordinators, can the time them spending as defensive coordinators coming up for the scheme for the week's game plan, could that be affecting them in their position roles as the defensive line coach and the DB coach? Could that be a reason we're seeing a slippage in the defensive line and the secondary play? What's y'all thought about that? Everybody in the chat also, what's your thought about that?
You said the D line coach and the secondary coach, defensive secondary coach flipped?
No. What I'm saying is Ryan Nielsen is the defensive coordinator.
Yep.
And defensive line coach. Yep. Chris Richard is the defensive coordinator and defensive back coach. So with them having those duties, and with them having the duties as defensive coordinator, can them being defensive coordinator, because the time they be spending coming up with the game plan and the scheme for that week, because as a defensive coordinator, I'm sure there's more on your plate than when you're just concentrating on your position group. So with them concentrating a lot more on the scheme and their who they're going up against, how they want to defend it, could that be taking away their time working
on fundamentals?
On the fundamentals with their defensive line and their secondary.
That's a good point.
And could that be a reason that we're seeing a little slippage in the defense's line and secondary's performance?
I mean, logically, yeah. I mean, if you look at it, compare us to last year, I don't think we weren't that really penalized, right? If I'm not mistaken, I don't think we were as penalized as we are now. And we weren't dropping the ball and stuff and fumbling all over the place. I mean, I think that's like really the only logical answer. I mean, because we still got some of the same people in there. So if you want to be honest, I think so, man. I think they just need to get. If that's the case, they need to figure out a way to be like, hey, you do the important, defensive coordinator stuff today. I'm gonna go with my position group and talk what we need to go through, the fundamentals and all this, and then we flip tomorrow or whenever we have practice. I'll go and take care of the defensive coordinator other stuff, and then you get with your position group. So they might just need a better plan on how to maximize time with players and just go over some few things, because we got some of the vets, but vets aren't coaches, so they're more of a lead by example type of
right.
They can help, obviously they do help, but it's different from a coach. So
right,
yeah, they might just need to find a way to maximize time and just figure out a way to I don't know, get with players more.
Gotcha. Hey, Tay says Dennis Allen runs the defense entirely. Those guys help for sure, but they share the title of defensive coordinator because it looks better on their resumes. Now,
do we know that?
I think they're professionals, man. I'm sure DA sticks his head in there and like, what are you guys feeling? How you feeling? How you want to attack? My thing is now I'm sitting here and I'm really trying to wrap my mind around this. First Mike says, I think it's more of DA not letting them have full control and concentrate on the overall unit. Okay.
I don't think that's the case, because that was DA's plan to do that. So that makes no sense. It was DA's plan to, I'm sorry, but I have to disagree. It kind of it contradicts his actions very badly, if that's the case.
All right, David, my first time disagreeing. I don't totally disagree with what you're saying. He says the secondary is slipping because we have two new safeties who aren't putting out a great amount of effort. The D-line not living up to their own standard. I have no clue.
That's no, I don't.
Well, now when you say two safeties, I don't. One thing I haven't questioned when he's out there has been Marcus May's effort. So that's the only thing I disagree with you with on that. But everything else, man, you're right.
You know what? I want to wait. Can you go back to it?
Yeah,
I want to say. I want to say about this is, it's like, you can, my bad. You can tell when a player, you can kind of tell, depending on the person, when they're not giving full effort. I don't think, especially for Marcus May, I don't think it's effort. And matter of fact, when he has been out there, he's been good. So I don't think it has anything to do with. I'll say not anything, but I feel like it has very little to do with.
Let me step out
them being
too. Back with y'all.
Okay.
Okay. I think it has less to do with having two new safeties and the fact that in all reality, my bad. Ooh.
No, I
In
understand.
all reality, we're almost a new team. You know, everybody moved up. You know, and a lot of the players with a new head coach, and a lot of the newer players are, they're not used to having a structured Sean Payton like kind of team. You know, to think that organization and planning wouldn't affect the team. I don't. I think you kind of underestimating how much these people need to prepare for game plans. So I think it has less to do with people's like um and this is part I'm not saying you're right or wrong, but this is my personal belief. I could be completely wrong. But I think it has less to do with the the effort of players and more to do with everybody that is in the staff has a more important role. And so besides like Carmichael,
Mhm.
um it can get challenging, especially when it's different from all season to where you're just trying to go through like camp and all that stuff, which is pretty it might have its few nicks and knacks there, but it's pretty fluent because that's not something that's gonna be very um interchangeable that much because you already have a routine. But when it comes to games, you can't approach each week the same. You can have a foundation, but what you're what you're trying to learn, what you need to improve on changes. It changes unless it's something that you're consistently doing, like flags and penalties and coughing up the ball. But I think it's more of just we don't have a great staff. Our staff hasn't doesn't have a great what's it called, a great plan yet. They're still trying to get used to you know hey man, we you find what responsibilities we got, what kind of game plan. I think that's more of the reason why we've seen a lot of just a lot of losing, a lot of flags, ball fumbling, a lot of bad coaching,
Mhm.
a lot of just a lot of the bad stuff with the team. I think it's more because of that.
Right. Hey, fam, there are 31 of us in here. Please hit that like bell. If it's your first time here, subscribe and share the show on your media platforms. Sydney says they are too comfortable right now. Yeah, could be. I believe Sean was on the show. Mark was on the show or something with Sean, and said something about if you was here and I fumbled, it'd have been different. So, hey, there's definitely a new atmosphere in the building. Like you said, Sean had him walking on nails. Listen,
Mhm.
Sean was a mistake away from getting on. Yeah,
Right. We done seen how he looked when who was that?
Who's on?
I think it was in 2021, right?
Mhm.
And I don't know, I remember this moment. You might not remember it, but I remember somebody made a terrible play. I don't know if it was Jameis or somebody, and they came to the side, and you could just see Sean staring the
The
hell
whole,
out
yeah,
that man's soul. I forgot who it was, but yeah, man, that's the type of presence and leader Sean is. He's very he he's loving and caring. He cares about every player, but he wants you to strive for greatness. And if you're not given what he thinks your potential is, then he's gonna get on your ass about it. Whether you feel like it's mean or not. That's just the type of person he is.
Right. So yeah, he'll get on you behind, man. But shit, he'll put you back out there. Just don't do it again.
Right. On me.
All right, family. It's a little history for us. National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. During his 18-year career in the Negro Leagues, Oscar Charleston batted over 300 nearly every year. Wow. And posted an average above 400 3 times. He was born on this day in 1896. Mr. Oscar Charleston. Wow, he batted 300 every year.
I don't know
And,
anything about
and me,
baseball.
man, I don't know. He posted a batting average of 400. Wow. That's our history, man. I mean, like right now, there just need to be a push to get our youth involved in baseball, man, because we have such a rich history and tradition in the game of baseball. Some of the greatest players came out the Negro Leagues, man.
You know, I mean, if we want to be objectively honest, our people, Africans in general, just have their hands on history, just throughout, human lifespan. So, not saying not trying to. I'm not downplaying any other race or whatever, but just bigging up ours is, man, we're great people, and you just give us a chance, and if we want it bad enough, we gonna surprise people.
Yeah, first, Mike, I do remember that when he got on P.R. Thomas about the cleats. Go change the damn cleats then. I was here slipping. Yeah, I remember that. Let's see. Also today in history, this here's man, listen. Say what you want, man. The man was special, man. As an athlete. On this day, 30 years ago today, Deion Sanders did what nobody ever has and probably will never will again. He suited up for the Falcons at 1 p.m. in Miami and for the Atlanta Braves in Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in Pittsburgh at night, arriving at Three Rivers Stadium via the only way he can, primetime way, in a helicopter. Wow. Man,
one reason
I do that, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. But also one big reason why nobody will ever do that is because now the game is so evolved that you can't just be and not saying this is what problem was, but you can't just be like, oh, my athleticism is gonna carry me, man. You gotta be in it fully with these these leagues, because they bring their A game. So I don't think anybody's ever gonna touch what Deion did, because it's just the leagues are just too big nowadays to do anything like that.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Anybody remember Deion's teammate for the Braves who was an ex-NFL player? No, you're talking about David Justice. Who was it? David, not David Justice, right? I know that's not who we're talking about, huh? Let me put it in the chat for us, brother. Let's see what else we got for you guys. Oh, man, listen. The Deshaun Watson situation, man, this is crazy, fam.
Oh yeah, the 20. They messed up on this 26th allegation.
This is crazy. The kid just came back. Again, I don't know what happened. The kid told he just like get massages. To me, like I said, he probably have might just be a sex addict. I don't know, but it kind of listen. He settled. I guess he done settled with everybody else. So that's how it looked to me. I'm not saying the young lady, I'll never say that, but it looked like a money grab to me. She trying to get in on.
Right. All I know
should
is
have been while you and Ben came out with the other
right. Come on, man. Facts. Come on.
So I don't
know. People don't. I'll say it, but people don't like to say it because we nowadays you get scrutinized for saying anything negative about certain people. Let's just say that. certain people, and it ain't black people. It ain't black males. I'll say you can say
Right.
whatever you want about black males all day, and there ain't nobody batting no damn eye. But
Right.
excuse my language, but nowadays, you know, people are always gonna be like, well, the masses. Oh, it's all these people. Oh, you know, all these people. Blah blah blah. He did this and that and that and this, and he's guilty before proven innocent. He was proven innocent, and he's still guilty. But you know,
Right.
you like I said, people are gonna bat different eyes, and you know, it doesn't also help with you know, he's that you know, what he wears on his body, you know, what kind of color he wears on his body. It doesn't help with that, you know, because there's been multiple multiple different races of people that have had those type of allegations. Maybe not as many, but those type of allegations, and you know, it gets brushed past. But you know,
right. And this situation here in Golden State, man, Miss Green got Draymond's back all day. Miss Green simply states that wasn't a sucker punch. Dre didn't aggressively go to pool. His hands were down, man to man. You go over the top to ask what's up, what you say. Got shoved and reacted in the story.
facts. I want to say that facts. If anybody knows, I don't know where people are from, but if you put your hands down or to your back or to your side, you're showing that that's a sign of, I'm not here to attack you. I'm here to confront you like a man and see what's up. And so Jordan Poole, he got scary as a dog, and his you know, his spidey senses started tingling because he got so scary. He pushed him, and once you push somebody like that that's trying to, you know, come up to you and approach you like a man, hey man, he got what he got. He got put to sleep. You know, he got rocked to bed. You know, he got cradled. So, and they're teammates, man. So they're gonna figure it out. I'm pretty sure they've been through a lot of stuff, and you know, hey, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna fight.
Right. And how could one of the top 75 players of all time be getting so much hate, man? What they're doing to Russell Westbrook, man, is I see what they're doing, man. They're tarnishing they're tarnishing this man's legacy.
Legacy.
That's
Yeah.
what they're doing. I
You know,
don't like it.
You know, Dolph. You know, I don't watch too much basketball, but I will say, the people that are being disrespectful and coming for his children, his child and his wife. Hey man, we at some point we gotta grow up, and unless you about what you say, and you would say that to that man's face, don't let that come out your mouth. You know, but if and be my guest, if you move like that and you can back up what you say, hey, then you know, do you? But don't don't try to say slick stuff about someone's family because they might not be playing to a certain standard. Could Russ be playing better? Yeah, he could. But let's not bring his family into it.
All right. Demetrius was responding to what you had said on God Chris.
He said, but you not your teammate to punch in the face? What do you mean? You mean like don't do that to your teammate? I mean, teammates fight. I don't. I feel like we gotten too soft as a world today to where any kind of conflict between people is seen as a negative thing.
That's what he meant. That you're not expecting your teammate to punch you in the face. Right. I got him.
Yeah. Oh, but wait, he said, but you're not expecting your teammate to punch you in the face. I mean, Demetrius, you realize before he got punched, he did shove the dude. So if you you gotta be like you can't just blame it on him. He got shoved, man. And if you want to go do the teammate thing, you shouldn't shove your teammate. Like, let's call a spade a spade. Don't just try to act like um he walked over there and got immediately punched, because that's not what happened.
Right. In other sports news, the Pistons are likely to waive full-time All-Star guard and former Connecticut Husky star Kemba Walker before Monday's deadline to set the regular season roster. So Kemba Walker looks like he's going to get a buyout and be a free agent, able to sign with any team that may want his services.
That's nice.
Last couple of seasons, man, he's been bouncing around. So, but hey, he's a full-time All-Star, man, and I'm sure he can help a lot of teams.
He could probably help us.
Yeah. Well, so we got enough guards, man.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
we
but
got enough guards. Then we got Kyra Lewis, who's still rehabbing, coming back. So yeah,
he could probably be a substitute, or I don't know. I don't know how long the injury is, but hey, Officer 5000, man, him dressing a certain way doesn't mean people have the right to disrespect him. You can't say that's what he gets for dressing like a woman. Yeah, was it feminine as hell? It sure was. Would you catch me in that type of hell? No, but that doesn't. You don't just because he did that. You can't just come out and like I said, unless you're willing to say it to that man's face, by all means. But a lot of people aren't. So let's keep it humble, man, because a lot of people at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of people know they can push buttons because things protect them. Like Dolph, right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say if and I already know, like, I got respect for you, man. But like, say I just came in here, trying to argue with you and cuss you out and stuff like that, and start calling you a bunch of names and get your kids involved. You know what I'm saying? I'm protected behind here because not only at the end of the day am I, disrespecting myself and disrespecting you, and I don't gain nothing from it. I lose, you lose respect.
Okay.
But also, people are cowards, man. Like, it's different between trying to say that to a man's face and saying it online. Because online, I know if I said that, which I wouldn't, obviously, like I said, because I got respect for Dolph. I know that, hey, man, I'm behind the screen, bro. He can't do nothing right. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of our generation, and I've seen it even with some adults, get away with doing that type of stuff because hey, man, he ain't gonna touch me. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, he ain't gonna. I'm a sue and all this. Like, man, don't, like, hey, let's have some integrity as humans.
Right.
What happened to people's integrity? Like, we surely have lost that throughout the generations. Like people, like I said, unless you are gonna be a man and say it to the man's face, then don't say it.
Let's
Don't do that.
Right. Let's do that, Sydney. Hey, Sydney, go ahead on and give me your first one. Everybody in the chat. Let's go. Sydney says name some Saints great running backs. I'm gonna start with my first one. Dalton Hilliard. That's my first one.
So I got one.
Name one.
Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara. There you go. We got Dalton Hilliard and Alvin Kamara. David, who you got? Demetrius, who you got? Give us one. Because I could give you a host of them. Because not only they had Dalton, I think they when they had Dalton Hilliard, they had Ruben Mays, and they had oh man, what's his name? It was Mays, Hilliard, and a Barry Word. A guy named Barry Word. They had a 3-headed monster. David said, "Don't hear you."
Demetrius, he came to him, but that don't mean nothing. If you come up to someone trying to have a respectable conversation, don't mean you get to just put Deuce McAllister. I'm assuming.
Yeah. It's Deuce. Yeah, that's
you
Deuce
don't
right there.
you don't get to put someone. Hey, say Dolph, if we going back and forth, right, and we were in person, right, and I came up to you, and I got my hands down. I'm not. You don't see no aggression off me. You don't see me balling up my fist. I'm just actually trying to have a grown man conversation to me. You're not gonna push me, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just like the type of, you're not that you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why people are trying to defend the fact, oh, well, he came to him first. Okay. He didn't, and matter of fact, where he was and where he stopped, he wasn't even like in the dude's face. There's a difference between being in someone's vicinity and area, and in their face. I can understand if he was like in that man's face, then we can talk about something, but that's not the case.
Right.
At all.
All right. So let's change the subject a little bit. This is
Mark
the
Ingram.
current
Ain't nobody saying Mark Ingram.
The current Week 7 HBCU Power 5. Jackson State is number 1, followed by Elkhorn State. I don't know how they're in front of an undefeated team like Virginia Union. Then North Carolina Central and Flame U is ranked number 5. So that is this week's current HBCU Power 5 top 5 family. And we got two comments. And listen, family, what we about to do? Who that? Chop Massey. Man, who in the world was Chop Massey? You mean, no, I know what you mean. No, that's not Chuck. You mean Chuck Muncie. Chuck Muncie, that's what you mean. Chuck Muncie, I got you. Yeah, got you. Yeah, there you go. Chuck Muncie. Ruben Mays, yeah. Chuck Muncie, Tony Galbraith. Come on, man. We could just run them off now. Ironhead, Ricky Williams, Reggie Bush, Morgan Ingram. Somebody already said Deuce. Who else? Kyrie Williams. Kyrie Robinson. Let's see. Yeah, you got it right the second time. Yeah. Well, you said I figured it out. I knew that's what you meant. Chuck Muncie. Yeah, Chuck Muncie with them goggles on, man. That was a bad man, bro. That was a bad man. All right, family. Here's what we're gonna do, family. This for everybody in the chat. Godly Creation 2. We're gonna close it out with the sports trivia. I got some questions. I'm gonna give 10 seconds to answer each question. That way, y'all can't be out there Googling everything. All right. The first question is, some of y'all should get this one, man. I'm gonna give y'all an easy one. Which golf tournament did Tiger Woods win by 12 strokes, cementing his first ever major championship?
I wouldn't even know that. I ain't pay attention to sports until recently, my teens. So, okay. But I think he did that when I was like, how long ago was that? That was probably a few years ago, right?
Yeah, that was a few years ago.
All right, yeah, man. So shoot, I'd have been just getting into. I was probably like a freshman in high school or something. So,
all right, fam. I ain't got no answers in there. Let me see what y'all got for me. What golf tournament did Tiger Woods win by 12 strokes, which was his first ever major championship win? Listen, let me help y'all out. It's the most popular golf tournament there is.
Are you talking about the name of it? I was thinking,
yeah,
it don't have no year or anything like that.
No, it's the tournament, just the tournament. What tournament it was?
So what year was it?
Shit, I believe 12 or something like that. If I am
mistaken. So that was what?
Let's see. Officer 5,000.
PGA Tour.
PGA Tour? No, sir, not the PGA Tour. You close. You on the right track.
That's a very popular one too. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not the PGA Tour. It's not. It's the Big Daddy.
That's not the Big Daddy?
There you go. David got it. The Masters. David's right. David got it right. It was the Masters. The one said PGA. It was the Masters. All right.
I heard a PGA Tour more than the Masters. I don't know what.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna give y'all another easy one. Oh man. Listen, everybody should get this. What color are the goalposts in football?
I'm gonna let somebody.
It's too simple. What color are the goalposts in football? 5, 4, 3.
You might be on a little delay too. So
yeah. I know y'all know that, fam. I know we know that one. What color are the goalposts in football?
Someone said blue.
David crazy. David say blue. Pierre Thomas. Okay.
He don't know.
All right. I'm gonna give y'all the answer, fam. It's yellow. All right.
Someone said red. We got red, blue.
Let me see. Man, come on, man. Fam tripping, man. Y'all tripping tonight. All right, 5,000. He said yellow. All right. He got that one. All right. Nah, I ain't gonna ask that one. All right, check this out. What type of race is the Tour de France?
Isn't that a Tour de France? Is that a race car race?
No, it's not a race car race. The Tour de France is what kind of race, family?
Is it a marathon? Like a running?
No, sir.
Is he okay? Biking?
There you go. Boy, officer, he on it. You're
biking, right. Yeah. That was
it's a bike race.
Yeah.
He on it. He on fire. He on fire. All right. Let me see if I can get y'all another one. Now I asked this question before. Y'all should know this one. A sporting event that is held every year on Memorial Day. What is it? This sporting event is held on Memorial Day every year. And this was a big sporting event. Thousands of fans attend.
Memorial Day. I'm trying to figure out what.
Nah, it ain't bull.
Right? What the hell? Why someone say bull? Right? Stop it.
Say bull.
Let's
see. On Memorial Day, family. Going once.
Memorial Day.
Going twice. Let me see.
Is it like the soccer finals?
Hot dog eating championship? No, sir. Sydney says the Masters. That was the first question answer for Tiger Woods, but nah, it's actually the Indianapolis 500. Yeah, race couple. Yeah, you got race couple. Yeah, the Indy 500. All right. 500. Let's see.
Hey, officer been on it, man.
Yeah, officer on it, man. Let me see. See if I can get y'all one kind of one. No, that's doing. Hey, all right, here we go. This is an NFL question. I'm gonna help y'all out. What NFL team was originally called the New York Titans?
The New York Titans. Oh my God. Was that the Oilers?
Which team?
Was the Houston Oilers?
We need some music.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Yeah. 5, 4.
Someone said the O.
Let me see the O.
Someone said he Googling.
Yeah, he Googling. He Googling, man.
Wait, who's Googling?
Time up. I'm gonna give y'all the New York Titans. It was the Gang Green, the New York Jets. So the answer was the New York Jets.
Jungle.
They were called the New York Giants.
They were called the New York Titans.
Titans.
Yeah.
I should have. I don't know why I thought of the Oilers.
All right, here we go. Got another one for you. What is the only team in the NFL to never host or play in the Super Bowl?
To never host or play in the Super Bowl?
In the Super Bowl.
Jacksonville. No, they some shit. I don't know.
Okay. I got Jacksonville.
It's not Jacksonville though.
Yeah. Now listen to the question. What is the only team in the NFL to neither hosted the Super Bowl nor
or played
in the Super Bowl?
That's gotta be like Cleveland or something. No, not
You're
Cleveland.
Correct. You're correct.
Oh, it is.
You're correct.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm about to say it gotta be a city.
Yeah. You're correct.
Yeah,
that was it.
All right.
That's it. All right, let's see. We got more. Okay. Which NFL team has their logo? Which NFL team has their logo located on only one side of their helmet?
Oh, I know this one. Oh my God.
Let them answer. God, let them answer. They tell me if they get it right. Matter of fact, when you say that, let me know.
All right, man. That is facts. The Cleveland got championships though too.
Not NFL.
Oh yeah, you ain't lying. They got well, that was before.
Yeah, before the NFL was formed.
Yeah.
All right, fam. I'm gonna help. Well, go ahead, God. Tell them what it is. There you go. You're right, Lionel.
Oh, that was. I was about to say Pittsburgh. Yeah.
You got it, Pittsburgh, not the Cowboys.
Pittsburgh. I knew it. I knew it was Pittsburgh because I was like, yeah, my homie's a Pittsburgh fan. I'm like, bro, y'all don't have to look on the same side.
Okay. Next question. Which team is considered the oldest team in the National Football League?
49ers. This gotta be like what? 49ers?
No, sir. The one says Steelers. No, sir. Not the Steelers.
The Giants?
No, sir.
The Jets?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Patriots?
No, sir. 5. No, sir.
It's not the Cowboys. I'm tweaking. Bears?
3.
Jets?
2. 1.
Chiefs?
Green Bay Packers.
What?
Yep, the oldest team in the NFL is the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, no wonder why they be acting like they did shit.
We got 2 more questions, family.
I like how your music ended perfectly.
What team won the first ever football game played at night?
Oh, I don't know. I was about to say the first one. I was about to be like, I got that, but
which football
it's
team?
the NFL Super Bowl.
You know, it say what team won the first ever football game that was played at night?
Whoa, that is impossible to know. This random.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all 15 seconds. I'm about to count down right now. 14. Let me see.
Someone said Chicago.
13,
oh no, that was
12.
Giants,
11,
Packers,
10,
Saints,
9, 8, 7,
Dolphins.
No. 6. Ain't nobody gonna get this one. 5.
Right, bro. That's like any 32 teams.
3.
Besides like I guess the Texans. Besides them, you know, it's not gonna be them. Eagles, Rams.
No. Close. You the closest one though, the one.
What, the Washington football team?
It wasn't the Eagles. It was the Philadelphia Athletics. The Philadelphia Athletics. That's the answer. They don't get a year. Maybe somebody can Google a year. And the final question, everybody should get this one. Everybody should get this one. This one gonna be easy. Which team has the record of scoring the most points in a single Super Bowl?
Scoring the most points?
Yep, in a single Super Bowl. Which team?
In a single Super Bowl.
9.
Is it
8.
us?
No, 7. No, not the Steelers. 6.
Oh,
5.
let's see.
Not the Lambs. 4.
Is it the Patriots? It must be the
Not
Patriots.
the
They've been in so
Patriots.
damn.
No, sir. 2.
Falcons.
There you go. David got it.
49ers.
David got it. 49ers. All
I'm gonna say
fam.
score.
Jungle.
Make it score 51.
What shitty ass team they go against?
Cincinnati.
Oh, that makes sense.
That makes sense. Little
That
fam.
ain't never happened to us. 51 points.
Yeah, that was all. Let's see.
Oh, that was on me.
Oh no, they put Texas. Let me see. Princess Lewis said, "Lord, I don't watch golf. Tiger ain't playing. Tiger ain't playing no ball. I want to go, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, fam. That was fun, fam. I enjoyed it, man. I want to thank everybody for coming through. I want to thank God of Creation. I want to thank my guy. Hold on, man. I don't want to pronounce his name wrong. Sports guy, talking sports guy. I want to thank him for coming through, spending time with us. I want to thank everybody in the chat. Listen, family, don't forget Sunday after the Saints game. Come join us for the kickback. We'll be on at 5 p.m. Sunday. 5 p.m. Sunday.
We a late game, huh?
Yeah, no, we actually play at 12, but I'm coming on at 5 that way because I don't want to
recap.
Yeah, the recap, and I don't want to interfere with people watching the Sunday night game too.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, so me and Coach, we done decided to do 5. That'll be a good time. And listen, Wallace coming through Sunday. He coming through. He said he gonna do a little comedy for us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, Brother Wallace always keep us laughing. You know what I'm saying? Especially those 3 straight weeks when we were just in the downer, man.
Hole, man.
Listen, on the kickback, I'm gonna immediately open up the lines. I'm gonna get y'all on, man. Let y'all get it off your chest. Listen, we go verse hour. Hopefully, we're not varsing.
No, we ain't getting nothing off our
and discuss. Hopefully, we're coming on here smiling and saying, "Look, we got another one."
Shit.
You know, and let's turn our focus to the next one Thursday night. But yeah. So
before you head out, Dolph,
wait.
Can we get another 3-3 and no turnovers, man? Before we get outside of here.
There you go. You're right. Let's do that, family. It got 27 of us in here. 26. I need everybody hit the like button if you're first time subscribe. But right now, I need all 26 of us right now in the chat. Put 3-3 and no turnovers in the chat. 3-3, no turnovers. Let's go, family.
Speaking to existence, man, we need that.
No turnovers.
We can do it, man.
3-3, no turnovers. Let's get it. Let's get it, family. There it is right there. I just put it in. Let's go. 3-3, no turnovers. Let's go. I'm in. Let's go, Sydney. Let's go, Princess Lou. Let's go, who that 1341. Let's go, Steve. Let's go, David. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's get it in. Sydney, let's go. Lionel, let's go. 3-3, no turnovers. 3-3, no turnovers. 3-3, no turnovers. Let's get it, family. That's right. 3-3, no turnovers. 3-3, no turnovers. Black and gold, baby. Listen here. 3-3, no turnovers. We going out on that footwork too, man. 3-3, no turnovers. We gonna get this W, fam. I need that 3-3. I got you, Sydney, but put that 3-3, no turnovers in there too. Let's go. 3-3, no turnovers. We gonna get number 3 this Sunday. They all doubting us. Everybody picking against us. We going out. We gonna get this game. 3-3, no turnovers. No more beating ourselves. No more turning the ball over. No more getting team short fields. Let's do this.
No more bad offense.
No more bad offense. No more bad defense. No more blown coverages.
Yeah, fact.
No more giving up 150 or 130 yards on the ground. It's time to get back to who we are. Let's go. 3-3, no turnovers. Kamara will have touchdowns, no fumbles. Let's do that. Talking into existence. 3-3, no turnovers. Go New Orleans Saints this Sunday. Caesar Superdome. Who that nation against those copycats? You don't have to get your own slang. They come with copy. Again, as we get ready to depart, I'm going to grab the mic. I'm going to come close to this. As we get ready to depart, I'm going to say it one more time. 3-3, no turnovers. Again, if you're going to the game and you're not a member of the Burrow family, you're not a member of the Chase family, do not go to that game wearing an LSU jersey and cheering for Jamal Chase, Joe Burrow, and the Cincinnati Bengals. If you do such a thing,
you be really
yo, who that nation membership card is revoked forever. You're permanently banned. Let's go. With that being said, family, I'm your boy, Dog 17. That's God's creation.
Yep.
Thank everybody for being here. I gotta go get this cough under control. And I'll see everybody Sunday on the kickback. We out.
We out. Who that, baby?
come right back at you with part 2 of 3. Rebirth Brass Band. Give it up for the band, y'all. Give it up. Give it up.
Can't hear you, can't hear you, can't hear you.
Check this out.
Rebirth. Bring it down. Bring it on down with the focus sound of
oh, oh.